For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
To Jewellery Maker! It's so nice to be with you this evening. It really is. It's so lovely. It's dead
weird.
Nice.
It's weird.
What's weird?
I'm in like a time warpy thing.
Why?
Because I think I'm on a mid-show, but I'm not.
When you're with me?
Yeah.
The time warp. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a step to the left.
Okay.
And then a step to the right. Oh, I don't know, I've forgotten the words. Anyway, it's gorgeous to be with you this evening. My name is Rebecca Redican, and today I am joined by the one and only Deb Rudge. I was talking to the ladies in the workshop before, and they said, "Who are you on with?" And I said, "Deb Rudge," and two of them at the same time went, "Deb Rudge," like that. It was dead nice.
Oh, they went quiet when I went in. They didn't say that to me.
No, not to your face. The lovely Deb Rudge is with us. Oh my goodness, two of your kits, so different, so beautiful. I've never seen anything like this before. I love this make, and this is just one of a lot.
There's
actually.
Yeah.
Made a fair few. not afraid to say. How cute and beautiful is that? Genuine, isn't that stunning? Look how 3D it is. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
So comfortable as well, dead comfy. Beautiful, isn't it? That's just one of the many makes we've got for you tonight, as well as this little treasure. Doesn't look like much.
I've not seen this size.
I've seen the tall one before. I myself have never seen the mini one before. I think it's only been on air once before. This is coming up for you today. Got seed beads. Got a lot of seed beads. Need to look organised for when people come over. Well, don't you worry. We have absolutely and completely got you sorted. Why would I put the large one in? You can put the large one in. You can put the smaller one in as well, can't you? Oh, do it to yourself, Bex. It'd help if I looked at it in the right way. Don't do it backwards.
Like you're in a mirror.
I'll try and do it for camera too. But yeah, look, you can put the big tubes in if you wanted to put them across both, or you could put the little tubes in as well, which I've got loads of. So they're coming up for you today. This one's coming up for you as our tonight's must-have. I've also got a loop-de-loop-de-loop price on this mega bundle of boxes. So, we getting ready for Christmas? Are we already getting bored at the idea of wrapping all the presents? I always think wrapping presents is a little bit like painting. You know, not like painting something nice, when you're like painting a wall. And you know, you start, oh, I'm going to paint my house, and you start with one wall, and then you have to do a second coat. By the time the second coat comes around, you're bored.
The first coat's good.
Yes.
Second coat is boring.
Boring, yeah.
Nothing changes.
Same with wrapping, I think. I do, especially if you've got a lot to wrap. These are coming up for you, one mega bundle. Am I allowed to say that this is going under £10? Too late, I've already done it. Under £10 for all of those. As well as all of that, let me show you one of my first star buys coming up. Your multi-hue of jade. Multi-hue, wrong term. Multi-tone, I'm going to say, of your Burmese jadeite. Now, the price point on this is ridiculous. So ridiculous. It's got loads of R's at the beginning. Ridiculous. Genuinely, it's going to knock your socks off the price point we're doing on this. It's essentially like a cost price deal that we're going to be doing on this for you. As well as all of that, I've got some sterling silver essentials coming up as well at 1/2 that you're going to really want to get your hands on, especially if you love your precious metals. So, all of that's coming up. 2 incredible kits. And where are we starting? Producer Tom. Emerald seed beads. The large tube I've just shown you. This colour is properly Emerald City, isn't it? Emerald City? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Proper Emerald City. Do you know, actually, in The Wizard of Oz, do you know why it was Emerald City? Because in the original books, it wasn't actually emerald colour. Actually, in the book, it was that all the people who lived in Emerald City wore emerald-tinted glasses. Oh. So that everybody looked the same and therefore was judged the same. Interesting, isn't that? Yeah. But yes, really gorgeous Emerald City colour that we've got here. I love the fact that you've got that twinkle coming through these because of that transparency. We've got the big tube for you, 23.5 grams, great for your seed beading in the 11 O's. You're going to be getting your tower today, so you may as well grab your hands on these whilst you can. What have you done? I swear, I've done big tubes at like £9 something before, sometimes £7 something, £2.95. That is an incredible opportunity. And as I've said, it fits perfectly into your stackables? What are they called? Your tower. There we go. I don't know why I had to make it sound like a pirate then. So these are your big tubes. I would put your big tubes across both. I suppose you don't have to though, but they just fit in really nicely. And if you've not seen this tower before, which as I say, I've not seen the small one, it's really cool because it's sort of, you can, even when it's full, you can fold it in on itself and you're ready and wearing to go and to take it somewhere. It's really cool. So great for your big tubes or your small tubes. This is your big tube that you've got now. I'm going to leave that there for now actually, so you can see how it works. So yeah, this is your wonderful stacker coming up for you very soon. Well done to you all. It's Fun Day Friday. Woo. We have finished for the week and we are ready for the weekend. Remember, if you have just finished work and you're just switching by, 3pm today, all evening, all the way up until midnight. So make the most of it whilst you can. Okay. Oh, I'm going to bring you the blue zircon colour. 6 O's. Ooh. We don't really see 6 O's that often.
No.
By the way, if you are new and you don't know what 11 O's and 6 O's means, basically 6 O's are like a larger size than an 11 O because you get 6 in an inch. So obviously they're a little bit larger. We don't see this size often.
No.
What's it good for?
It's good.
Or why is it good to get it bigger?
Well, if you're new to seed beading, then your pieces will grow much quicker if you're using this size rather than an 11 or a
11 or 15.
15. And also, sometimes in your design, you need a bigger sized bead.
Yes.
And it combines really well in terms of your patterns and shapes and things that you can build with the different sizes.
So it builds it bigger, bolder, faster.
It does much quicker. Yep.
You are getting your 6 O's, and these ones are £3.95. Okay, we're doing a price match of the last one. We shouldn't be. These aren't even £3.95 when we do them by themselves usually. That is an astonishing deal. I have done bundles for you, and you know bundles, we do great prices. I've done bundles for you where our tubes work at like £4 something each.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic price to be able to get it by itself. And remember, you can stock up on as many of these as you want. It's going to go great with the green as well, because this is kind of like an oceanic blue. And look how nicely it goes with the green. Doesn't that look beautiful?
In some kits recently, it works really nicely actually. It's almost like the silver lining in the blue zircon is picking up the green from the emerald, isn't it?
You're right, you're really right. That looks so
lovely.
Nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I really like that blue colour. It's quite, what's it? Sort of the regal emerald, not emerald, sapphire, isn't it? It's that kind of colour that you've got dealing with here.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
I've had size 15s in the blue zircon before.
Yeah.
In a kit not that long ago, and I think probably about a month ago we had some size 11s, but I've not seen it in this size before.
No, I don't think I have actually. It's brilliant. So
really
all of that is available for you. Not a huge amount of time to wait. Well done too. What song should we go for today? I don't know, I'm feeling a bit. We've just been offered mince pie, so I'm going to do Jingle Bells.
True.
Isabel, Catherine, Beverly and Chrissy, Linda Lan, and Judith, Brenda, then there is a Christine. Nice. I don't prep that, you know.
Do you not?
No. Honestly, it just comes
weeks
to
of
me.
rehearsal.
No, honestly, because you can't tell who's going to ring in, can you?
No, that's true.
Well
That's
done, they are
true.
flying out the door. Shall we do Seed Beads Beginner DVD? Because I'm bringing to you seed beads.
Why not?
Those aren't the only tubes I've got mine. I've got some little seed beads coming up in a bit. Have you seen these as well?
I know, I was just looking at those, trying to work out if they were what I thought they were.
They are genuine gemstones, and they are incredible. With these, I've got 4 of each though. I'm just going to let you know that. So they will be coming up to you in a bit. But before that, let me do the seed beading for beginners. This DVD has been on air by itself since January. So if you... 2017. 14th to the 1st, 2017. Who can even remember that time? So it's not been seen by itself since then. So maybe you've recently joined us and you've kind of dabbled in a bit of seed beading, but you really like that beginner's help, because there's nothing wrong at all with starting something and then going back to learn the basics. So this is going to be the one for you. It is your seed bead for beginners. Now this one isn't a project DVD, which means it doesn't just teach you how to make one specific thing. It really is a sort of step-by-step technique DVD. Thank you. So what you've got in here is you are going to get taught the snake weave, the dragon scale pattern, the jewelled earrings, the diamond pattern collar, and the star earrings. So you will be shown how to do specific earrings and specific collar, but the techniques, of course, that you'll be learning, you'll be able to sort of use across the board. Look, this is the DVD itself. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. I'm going to be able to bring you some seed beads that are going to fit in perfectly to this DVD as well today. So, because I've brought you 2 tubes already, but I am going to be bringing you quite a few more. So if you want to get your hands on this, then now is your opportunity to do so. Please do make sure you're getting in on the phone lines quickly on stuff like this and grabbing whilst you can. £4.95 for what is about an hour's worth of demonstration, which when you think, you know, were you to come to a workshop, we do absolutely loads on workshops, but were you to come to a workshop, you know, it would take you a little bit of time to learn all of those different techniques, possibly, you know, a full day. So you could be looking at sort of an £80 workshop. By the way, speaking of workshops, the lovely Sarah Bingham, who works here, has asked me to remind you that tomorrow here at JewelleryMaker is the shopping day. So go and get yourself down to JewelleryMaker.com and have a little look on there if you are in and around Redditch or you just want a nice little afternoon out. I think it starts at 10:30 a.m, but it's free. It's just a shopping day where she brings you bargains, so do feel free to go and have a look on JewelleryMaker.com. Well done to loads of you in this evening. We want to know about your Friday fun day. I want to know what has made your Friday fun, or maybe you're looking forward to something over the weekend. For example, I'm off tomorrow and the day after.
Are you?
Very unusual. I don't really have days off that often.
For a whole weekend?
Saturday and Sunday, because my friend's taking me to go and see Rock of Ages.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, I'm going to have sparkly hot pants and everything. I'm not really. I'm not at all. It's freezing out there. And I don't want to scare everyone. But yes, that's what I'm up to this weekend, so it should be absolutely lovely. Let us know what you were up to this weekend, your fun Friday fun day. I want to know what you have had done this week maybe that has been fun, or something you're looking forward to this weekend. We'd love to hear from you. £4.95 on that one. Good work to you all. I'm going to move on now to the presentation boxes. Can I just let you know, these are going to be loop-de-loo popularity. I've already had some people, sneaky lot, sneak in and grab some. I've now only got 34 available. So you're getting your large boxes. Let me just show you around quickly before we give everyone a race to the finish line. And what you may or may not be able to see in there is you've got your really thick foam. This foam, of course, is made perfectly for a bangle, but because of the material, you can also put the likes of your earrings into it. You can stab your earrings into it. There you are. So you can hang your earrings in them. You can also put your stud earrings in them. And you can actually cut holes into this so you can put rings in, etc. So those are the big boxes, and you're going to be getting 6 of those. You've also got the smaller boxes. So these actually perfect for your stud. Yeah. Under a tenner for all of them. So these are your smaller boxes, as you can see here, and these ones again have got your cutouts. They're flying. They are going to fly out the door. We've already had some people come in and grab them, and they are low stock now, very low stock in fact. Okay, I've got about 20 something available now. Presentation boxes, your price point for all of them. Well done, multi-buys left, right and centre. Should be, I promised you under a tenner, didn't I? I promised under a tenner, not going to let you down. Let's do this. Let's get ready for that time of year where we just need to, you know, get our bits and bobs done quickly. £8.95. You are getting 6 of these boxes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 boxes in total. 16 boxes in total. Working out about 56p per item. 50 genuinely, and I know this for a fact because I tried to do it the other day. For 56p, you wouldn't be able to buy this type of foam to fit a box perfectly for that price point. I tried to buy some of the cushion one, which is jet thin. Doesn't have a nice velvet finish on the top of it either. And the price I needed to get for a box and to cut it all down and everything, it would have been more than that. So, well done to you all. They have essentially gone. Let's move into the slices, shall we? 4 of each of these, so do be quicker-rooney. These are so amazing. How cool is this? So it's a slice of a geode, basically. So you could have these beautifully in, for example, a box frame. I quite like the, you know, the deep frames. I love the idea of these in a box frame. Maybe you could even do like a wire work item over the top of it.
You could make a stand, couldn't you, and stand it up in front of the, like on the windowsill.
So the light shines
comes through.
That's gorgeous. This one, as you can see, has got a little bit of druzy in it. 2 of them left. Okay, you ready? 2 left, 1 prize today. £9. Wow.
Ooh.
£9.95. Now I'm saying wow, because if you look at this, you'd be able to get a fair amount of gemstones out of this actually.
Yeah, you would.
If you imagine, you know, there'd be, let's think about the thickness of it. We're probably dealing with a good, 5mm, a little bit more thickness. So I might be able to get a fair few 5x5 beads out of this, wouldn't I, if I was cutting them? Well done, 1 left. I'm bringing you a different colour now. Purple. The colour of the year. I'm obsessed with this one. This is going to be popular.
That one's gorgeous, isn't
Again, druzy in this one too, as you can see, just that section there. Look at how beautiful that is. Can you see that light shining through if I sort of move out of the way? Look at that sort of gorgeous quality you've got. Totally an absolutely, you know, natural effect, all of that crackling. Absolutely, really how it just forms. Beautiful fortification in this section as well. Big size, low quantity. Again, we're going to give you a closeout deal on this one. Left rough around the outside, £9.95. It is like getting a geode and slicing it, isn't it? And that's, I'll just show you the thickness of this. Yeah, I love the idea of a stand.
Fab.
Do you know what? I've thought of another idea.
Have you?
Do like a double stand. So imagine I've got a stand that has a kick out here and then a holder section there where I could put my business cards.
Ooh! Ooh,
That's going to look really cool on your stand, isn't it? That's going to get your business cards noticed.
Yeah.
Or your flyers or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And the same with this one too. Maybe a good idea to kind of pick, you know, if you've missed out on those other ones, I'm sorry, but you've got another chance at these ones, so do dial through quickly. But yeah, the same sort of standard. Little bit of wire work either way, obviously put a little leg kicking out here or whatever. Put your business cards in there. It's going to really get you noticed, especially with a bright colour like this. So again, not a massive amount, £9.95 is your price point. This one again, if I move out the way slightly, it's got lovely texture to it. That one's sold out as well. I do have to move on. Well done if you managed to get those. I'm going to bring you a rose gold charm bell now. By the way, speaking of rose gold, I've got some rose gold coming up for you in about 15 minutes in that finding. Sorry, I'm just going to reach across. I do apologise. This will go nice with your very snazzy kit. You know, the one with that beautiful magnetic clasp in it.
Yes.
Lovely. So what's a rose gold, a plated sterling silver charm bale good for, please?
Well, actually, in the first kit, I've used a toggle clasp as a pendant, part of the pendant, and this would work brilliantly. Usually, you'd use it to attach your charms. So you'd put your charm onto the little loop at the bottom and slide your chain through the bigger circle at the top. But obviously, you can just pop those onto shepherd hooks.
Yeah.
I think, have we got rose gold plated shepherd hooks coming up? Just pop one of those on each ear.
Yeah.
You've got gorgeous contemporary earrings.
Yeah, very Monica Vinader-esque, wouldn't it be?
Really lovely,
Really would.
Yeah.
So, your price point today, rolling down, bargain.
That's really
Genuinely, that is an absolute bargain for the price point you're dealing with here, and for that carat weight, gram weight you're dealing with. That really is superb, especially as you've got rose gold in here.
Yeah,
that is brilliant. I mean, I don't mean to make you work before you have to, but will you do some work before you have to, please?
Yeah,
will
why not?
you just put one of these on here for me, just to see? Do you mind?
Let's put one of those.
Do you know what?
on
Can I
there.
do the star by now? Just whilst we're whipping some up. Because we'll see, you pause it there, we'll see how to make these.
Oh,
Start by! Star by. We're bringing it a bit early because, do you know what? We're going to do a minuscule but a very, very useful little demo on this now. You get 5 pairs of each, so all of this is sterling silver, and then over the top of it you've got plating. So plating isn't a colour, it's genuine metal, and also plating is more than that of flash. Okay, so flash is literally like a flash in the pan. If you imagine getting your silver and dunking it in quickly, it's a tiny, tiny, minute layer. Plating is much, much more. It's almost double, in fact. So this is a really weird analogy, but this is the thickness. Okay, if you imagine a crisp, talking a nice crisp, a decent crisp, you know, your kind of poshish crisps, not your dunkable crisps, not your triangular ones. I'm talking like ones that are like, you know, Moroccan sea salts and, do you know what I mean? Fancy ones. Not just like ready salted or salt and vinegar. Do you know what I mean? Like,
one of your posh.
Yeah, one of the posher ones. Yeah. Ones with like types of cheeses you can't even pronounce.
Balsamic vinegar.
Yeah,
it's always
that sort
on
of thing.
Posh one.
The thicker ones, you know, those ones.
Yep.
The plating we put on this is about half the thickness of a crisp, of one of those posh crisps, right? I know it's not very technical, but it genuinely is. Like, literally, it's about half that thickness. So you've got that thickness over the top of solid sterling silver. 5 pairs of each, meaning you're getting 10 in total. And if I just show you one close up before we show you how you might make a simple earring, just because if you are new, you want to make the most of that 3p today, don't you? So here you go, you've got the little coil detail here, adding more of that metal. You've also got this lovely flick out section, which means if it does rock forward, it's less likely to fall out your ear. As well as that, you'll see we've actually gone to the added effort to add that little design feature, but also it does state 925 on every single one. So when you give these, people know you're giving the good stuff. Should be £20.50. Good price. Very good price, actually. Let's absolutely get rid of that price. Remember I did ridiculous for the jadeite before that's coming up? This is going to be the same. Ridiculous. £20.50. I like it. £5.95, 60 pence per pair. Should have been £20.50. So you are looking at a way better than half price deal there. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but even I can work that out. Way, way, way under half price you're dealing with there. You've got the set of rose gold and you've got the set of the gold as well. That price reduction is mega, mega massive, and you are flying in for these. And just to let you know, these are the 14mm ones as well, so they're slightly longer and larger. I mean, you're getting more metal than the 11mm ones I've seen quite a bit of recently. So these ones, you're getting more of that metal, more of that luxury, less of that price point. Does it make sense? No. But we're Jewellery Maker, so it doesn't have to. That's what I like about us here at Jewellery Maker. So Deb, for anyone who is brand new, how could we make something dead quick and simple with this?
Okay, the easiest way, so if you've got the charm carrier,
the bail carrier, yeah,
and you wanted to actually pop that on as an earring,
yeah,
you could just open up the end of the shepherd's hook and pop it on.
Yeah.
But that would mean that your circle would sit this way. If you want it to sit that way, what you'd need to do is take your flat pliers, just grip the end, give it a twist.
Another great thing about sterling silver, isn't it?
Yeah, it's malleable. And then open up the loop at the bottom. You can pop on your pendant or your charm carrier.
Done.
Close it down. Earrings.
Less than 10 seconds. That's incredible, isn't it? They've sold out. They've absolutely sold out. I'm shocked.
I mean, yeah.
Good acting, that, isn't it? Well done, everyone. Do you know what? Let me bring you some more essentials, if I may. How do you fancy head pins? Yeah? I'll bring you some sterling silver head pins now. These ones are the ball head pins. Thank you for doing that.
That's all right.
These are the ball head pins. So nice big ball detail on the end there. So great for your bigger gemstones, especially the ones that have really big apertures. Because sometimes we've been bringing you some gemstones that have got really big apertures recently, but obviously if you've not got the right head pins, that could fall through, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Not with these ones though. That ball detail is a lot bigger, which also means more metal that you've got in these ones. So you could use these with seed beads, you could use these with gemstones, you could use these with other sterling silver. And just as you saw Deb do there, you know, you can really simply make pieces of jewellery with something like this very easily. Even with the length of these, actually, if you wanted to kink that forward and turn it into a shepherd hook, dead easy.
You can do that, yeah.
Especially if you did like a little bead like this one here. Yeah. So you've got a lot in here, as you can see. Total combined gram weight of around about 3.30 grams. So you're pretty much bang on, all in all, the average gram weight of an engagement ring when it comes to the metal. So you've got a lot of metal within here. But at £6.95, you're getting yourself a real good price point, 23p approximately. If we base it just on metal weight, as I say, you know, your metal weight on average it's pretty much the same as an engagement ring when it comes to the weight of it overall. You know, you've got to think of the markup of things like engagement rings. If someone bought you a £6.95 engagement ring, I don't know, you'd be very happy, I'm sure. I'd prefer a Haribo though, to be honest. I would. But anyway,
how long would that last?
Oh, I tried it the other day actually. I was in the cinema and I was like, I wonder how long I could keep this ring on for. I don't even know when I ate it. I really don't. It was just sort of a whilst I was watching, what's his name? Mr. Bean. What's he in? Johnny English 3. Oh, it's brilliant. I loved it. Yeah, I know what you mean. They do look like they maybe ran out of money at a point, but that adds to the brilliance of it.
I've not seen it.
Oh, if you fancy something really naff to get your teeth into, something a bit silly, then it's for you. Is it
like a good Sunday afternoon film?
That's what I went to see it on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
I went to see it on a Sunday afternoon at the cinema. Oh, it was lovely, it was, yeah. Got through a whole bag of popcorn, a whole bag of Haribo, and a whole bag of little chocolate munchies. So I did very well.
Oh, they're the best things at the cinema, aren't they?
Well, I didn't buy them at the cinema, Deb. Not made of money.
No.
Anyway.
No, but to eat at the cinema.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've got to.
£6.95. Well done. Okie dokie, I'm bringing it to you now. Rose gold head pin. So if you did get the rose gold earrings, well done, because not everyone managed it. What's nice about the flat ones?
They're more, I think, they're a lot more subtle in terms of you actually look at what's on the end of the head pin rather than getting distracted by the little bead.
Yeah.
So for me, whatever you put onto the head pin then becomes the star of the show.
I know what you mean.
Completely.
So if you see, oh hang on, it's a bit big for that. But as you can see with this one, you get that little circlet on the end, don't you? Oh yeah, let me put this on.
There.
Thank you. So if I show you, so with this, the silver one that I did before, you see how that almost acts like an added detail, the ball at the bottom, and that's nice. Sometimes that's what you want, isn't it? You want that added detail. With the rose gold ones, it's almost like eye up. How's that work?
Yeah, it's just
almost
floating.
Suspended, isn't it? You almost can't work it out unless obviously you were to sort of flip it and see the bottom. But yeah, it almost does, you're right, it almost becomes an added feature. So you've got here that beautiful seamless finish on these ones. It's genuine precious metal and it's yours today for a drop down deal. We're giving you a good one as per usual. These are your essentials, so grab them whilst you can because you know what it's like when you miss out or when you run out. That's fantastic. You're getting all of the serving silver and you're getting all of the rose gold. I don't think we maybe talk about this all the time, but if you think about when we create things, sometimes we don't do it this way, but we will have with these. We will create a certain amount of sterling silver and then actually add the rose gold on top of it. It's not like we'll scrimp and save a little bit and go, right, let's get rid of a bit of the silver and then make it the same size as the rose gold. So you're getting a lot of metal with this all in all. And if you run out of stuff like this, there's very little you can do. I mean, yes, you can do a little loop maybe. Well, you'd have to have sterling silver and rose gold wire to start off with, unless you know how to, you know, ball the end of sterling silver and then actually plate it, which is a nth degree of skill.
Yeah.
Because you've obviously, you know that.
Yeah, I've done that. We gold plated, when I was at college we gold plated copper wire.
Right.
And it's such a palaver and it's dangerous chemical was involved and all sorts, so I wouldn't go near it. No,
so this really is something that if you run out, you've run out. You have to wait till it's next on air. And when it's next on air or next online, will it be £1.90? I highly doubt it. And guess what? Loads of people knew that. I've got Encarna in with me. Hi Encarna, I hope I pronounced your name right. I don't know if I have, but lovely name. Hi, I'm Becky, nice to meet you. I've got Edith Ann in, I've got Mark in, I've got Kyoto in. I don't think I've met you either. Lovely to meet you if I haven't. Hello to Shanza and Alison and Isabel. Hello to B. We love B. Hi B. We've got Barbara in, Karen. I've got Wendy in, Diane. Hello to Deborah. I've got Charlene in. I've got Eileen as well as Karen. Hello to you all. Loads of you in on these ones today. So nice to be with you. I've got oodles coming up for you tonight. I can tell you that without a shadow. Don't forget. For all of you seed bead lovers, or quite frankly, just the organisation lovers.
Well, yeah, you could put all sorts of different things in there. You could put like different findings and like little tubes of findings and things.
Keep your
in there
tubes.
As well. Yeah, and refill with.
Because I think us crafters like doing that, don't we? Yeah. Like if I get a nice chocolate box or something, I went to a well-known, I'm just going to say it, Wagamama's. Have you been? It's nice.
Oh, no, never been.
Nice. It's nice. It's just like, they do like katsu curry and ramen and stuff like that. Yeah. But I had a takeaway from there the other night. I've got the cookbook and everything, but I just haven't bothered to sit in or
sometimes
cook it.
It's nice to have someone cook it
So they had like they do like these takeout bowls that are like big, black, thick, sturdy bowls. Dead nice. They are just like throwaway, but I've kept them all. I'll use them for something.
With a sealy lid.
Yeah, with the lid, so I kept them. What did I have? Oh, I had like a spicy ramen thing. Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, yeah, we save everything, don't we? Save your tubes, put your findings in.
Put your findings in. And then you can find them all. And you've got 3 sides on there, so you can do silver, gold, rose gold.
You're showing off now.
Thanks.
Right, let's move on to a pack of 5 seed beads. Now, can you tell me the colours, Sweet Pea? Gold, green, red, olive.
Ooh,
I'm going to show you them. Let me just double check. It's just because I've got 6 that are really close to each other.
Yeah,
Is it this set, do you think, Tom, from the picture? Yeah.
Oh, I like those.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to bead.
Oh!
Yes, Michael. Gosh, you're good, aren't you? My little sound box. He's saving his voice. He's got many a gig coming up, so he's on voice rest. These are so festive. Just look how beautiful these are. Great for your Christmas makes, obviously. You know, we were talking earlier on, weren't we, about our little Christmas creations. Here is some look. Look at it. Hello. But yeah, how fantastic these would be for your Christmas seed bead collections. They'd be beautiful, wouldn't they? And you know, you've got your holly and your ivy here kind of colours, haven't you? Also, if you've got that Gemma Crow DVD, Michael, do you mind passing me that Jingle Bells sign? It's just behind the... I love this Jingle Bells sign. I think it's just gorgeous, and I love that you can make your own thing with it. But how perfect, you're an angel, thank you, my love. But how perfect for something like this. This is a DVD. I'm not sure if it's still available, but you may as well have a look on JewelleryMaker.com as it's 3pm day. But yeah, you've got perfect colours in here, haven't you? So you've got the likes of your greens for the holly, got the likes of your reds for the ribbons and for the berries. You've got the likes of your golds, because remember in the DVD sort of it talks to you about how you can actually add gemstones, beads into the main finish of it. This is so festive, this collection. And to be able to get all the same size of your 15 O's is brilliant too, because it means that if you follow a design and it says you require 15 O's, you can pick which colour you want. So make it your own, make it unique, make it a bargain, Tom. $18.75 is your should be price. So that's if all of these at the price they are right now was all you were getting. We're giving you an extra special discount deal on them though, because it's Friday, it's the late show. We're giving you some treats so that you can fill up your seed bead tower. This is stupid actually, says Tom. Oh well, he's over it quite quickly. £2.39 per tube. Now, have you seen these? Because, as you can see, you've got galvanised across the pewter and the muscat. Those are galvanised generally, because when they're galvanised, it's an extra step, but also it's like lasting. That colour's going nowhere. So those ones usually cost quite a bit more. You've also got in here your lined. So you've got your lined in the golden olive and in the red as well. So, oh no, you've got lined in all of them. Blimey. Lined and then Aurora Borealis over the top of this one.
Wow.
So a really big amount you're getting here for a very small price.
Good. I love that colour combination. I love all of those.
Loving the donkey, Francis.
He is cute, isn't he? I know, I've been trying to hide my ears.
What are you doing? Oh, I sounded like a donkey then. Gosh, that was incredible. I didn't know I could do that.
That was rather impressive, yeah.
No, I'm not going to do it again because it's embarrassing. Multicolour banded agate. Well done, everyone. Can we pop these in here?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll just multitask.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful, the different colours. So you've got in here a real range. I've got some sort of PART why not colours, and then I've got some really autumnal hues in here, almost like sort of the changing leaves as they are at the moment. It's really nice having a strand like this, in particular if maybe you've got a business whereby you want to offer people personalisation. So, for example, you could say, I don't know, make a very simple, easy peasy macrame bracelet, and you could say, pick which, gemstone you would like to have on yours, and you can actually, sort of get people interested in that way. Because it's as with anything, isn't it? Say you really, 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 I don't know, fancy Chinese one night. Say you go to your local supermarket, you really fancy a Chinese, and let's say what you fancy is, you fancy a sweet and sour, but they haven't got that. All they've got is the noodles and a Szechuan. I love a Szechuan, mind. But you might go for one of the alternates, but actually as you're eating it, you're thinking, I wish they had sweet and sour. Do you know what I mean? With this, if you've made something and you are giving someone the option whereby they might look at a bracelet and go, I really like that bracelet, but you know what? Orange isn't my colour, I'm more of a pink person. And you can go, oh, actually, I've got a couple of pinks you could choose from. Do you want to pick your favourite? You're going to be making a sale there, whereas before you may well not have done. £7.45. The 45 at the end is a signifier that we've squeezed every penny out of this that we possibly can. We've brought this to the lowest price. Have you been getting involved with your free P&P today? Free P&P, free postage and packaging. That means whether you buy one thing or 101, do you know how much the postage is?
0.
Correct. 10 points.
Zero.
£0, 0 pence, zilch, zero, nothing. But that is taking. Is that just for today? As far as I know, it's for today. So make the most of it whilst you can, because if you get your hands on it, then now you can really, really make the most of it, and you can really appreciate that brilliant opportunity to get some serious amount of great gemstones for a seriously low price point. Whether you buy one thing or 101 things, it's £0, 0 pence PMP. So let's get your postie looking like Santa, shall we? Lugging all your goodies down the road. Well done to everyone. Okay, let's do it. Let me bring to you now a gemstone which for me surpasses gemstone status. I think there are gemstones that we all know and love and adore and we all feel very proud to own. And then there are some gemstones which are so artisanal and so elite that often you only actually get to see them in museums. I think the first time I ever came across this gemstone was actually in a museum. The fact of the matter is this is so historic, and whenever I get to bring this to you I feel very, very excited to be able to do so, especially as I've launched this gemstone for you at JewelleryMaker. I was the first person to bring it to you, and when we first brought it to you we brought you some beautiful rounds. They were the £70-80 mark, and we were very, very happy, and they sold out like that. What we are offering to you today is a more dainty and delicate finesse. So if you love this gemstone, but you don't necessarily want it to be the one that you are kind of working around because it's so big and it's so bold and it's so out there, you just want it to seamlessly fit into your jewellery, these strands are for you, and they're a deal for a star buy. Now what we've got here for you is a multi-tonal jadeite. With this jadeite we are going from almost your nephrite colours all the way through to your dainty and delicate hues. So when we talk about tonality, it's the tone, it's the light and shade of something basically. So if you imagine something is 0% tonality, it's going to be white or clear. And if something's 100% tonality, it's going to be black. On this, you are ranging in the green hues between, I would say, probably about 15%, all the way along to possibly even about your 70%, which is lovely and dark for a jadeite. You don't tend to get that dark really in much other than nephrite, but you've most certainly got that change in tonality here. And that's fantastic for us as creatives, because it means what we can do is we can opt for the colour we want depending on what we want to put with it. You might choose different colours whether you're working with silver or rose gold. You might choose a different shade whether you're working with, you know, a black gemstone or a white gemstone. So what we have here is that opportunity to pick and choose as we would, kind of like you would at a gem show. I don't know if you've ever been to a gem fair before, but when you go to a gem fair, if you get to choose from different specimens, different parcels, you will get to pick individual parcels, and sometimes you get to pick specific gemstones for that individual parcel. That's what it's like we've got on here, and almost how it could be seen. So for example, if I was to go into a gem event, what I could do with something like this is actually separate them off and actually put in a parcel a selection of darker hues mixed with the lights. People could then have the option of, okay, I'm looking for this combined carat weight and I want this many dark and I want this many light. What you've got here is almost, you know, a parcel on a strand, to be entirely honest with you. It's a serious amount you're getting in here, and the fact that I'm actually going to be bringing to you such a big quantity in this strand is fantastic, because I'm bringing to you 2 strands in total. 2 full strands of your Burmese jadeite, full of 80 carats and full 38 centimetre strands. Now these are delicate, dainty, workable, but they have an impact. The Burmese jadeite, this is a talking point already. This is a huge talking point. Can I just remind you what I said straight away with this? When I brought to you Burmese jadeite for the first time, and I remember it really, really clearly, because I was so excited to be offered it, because I'd really liked jadeite for quite a while. But I was really excited about it because I remember we were in the old building even, so we've had it for a few years now, and yeah, it's 70, 80 pounds, and we did all these price comparisons, and at 70, 80 pounds for rounds, it was like unheard of. Like, it was incredible. And I even remember being in a meeting with our management team at that time, and them sort of saying to us, hang on, how did you get Burmese jadeite? It was from our sister channel. How did you get Burmese jadeite? It was so unheard of. 70, 80 pounds, we brought it to you, 4 rounds, bigger than this, but still 4 rounds, flew out the door in a couple of minutes. Today, I'm bringing to you 2 full strands, not for £100, or even £80, or even £60. Today, for the same type of jadeite I brought you all those years ago, from the same location, discount deal for 2 strands, £12.95, £6.48 each. Now, can I be entirely honest with you now? Because you might be thinking, hang on, Bex, if you were bringing them to us back then, are you trying to say that you were like swindling us then? We absolutely and completely weren't. Basically, I don't know if you know this about Jewellery Maker, but what we do is we work on really strict margins, okay? So a margin is like the difference between what you'll buy it for and what you'll sell it for. And our margin is tiny. Literally, our margin is like, we'll buy it for this price. We will then go, right, how much electricity we're going to use in that time and kind of how many wages need to be paid. It's tiny, it's minuscule, it's so, so small. It's nowhere near like the markup of a sandwich or popcorn or whatever like that when you go to the cinema. It's like 1000% on popcorn. It's tiny, tiny, tiny. So what we were paying back then was higher than we are now. We could have kept them at 60, 70, 80 pounds. We could have, but we actually, as a business, want to let you know that, you know, we're always honest with you. If we have to pay more, sadly, you have to pay more. If we pay less, you will pay less too. And genuinely, that is the absolute sort of ethos we here at Jewellery Maker have always stuck with. And one of the reasons, by the way, we're getting this lesser price, by the way, it's not because it's going down in price. As you know, Burmese jadeite is still in the top 10 most expensive gemstones per carat in the world. But yeah, it's not just about that. It's to do with, we have now got a really good sort of relationship with our provider. Because you keep buying it, we're able to buy bigger quantities. If we're buying bigger quantities, we're paying less per carat. If we pay less per carat, you pay less per carat. And that is completely and absolutely across the board. You know, and I think it's so important to sort of talk about. Obviously, we can't talk about it all the time because you'd get bored of it, but it's absolutely completely true. We have sadly seen some gemstones go up in price quite a lot, but we'd rather say, okay, it's gone up in price, sorry you have to pay more than, you know, you can't have it anymore, which is what we've seen with chrome dioxide lately, isn't it? But it's fantastic to be able to offer this to you. It really is. I've got 7 left. Oh, my phone lines have gone loop-de-loo round the twist. Have you heard that song? Have you heard that Tesco has got a Halloween advert? Tesco's Halloween advert has got Going Round the Twist song on it. Do you remember? Have you ever felt like this?
Oh yeah.
Strange things happen. Yeah. That is now on a Halloween advert for Tesco. Honestly, I was watching it and I was like, oh my goodness, have I woken up in the 90s? It was brilliant. Dead good. Anyway, by the by, £12.95 is your deal. Can I just show you something with this? Do you mind? And it's not even coming up next. I think this is coming up at 8ish maybe. But I just want to show you this with it. Because I think for the size...
Oh, that's really pretty, yeah.
Oh. Do you know what, this look amazing with those birthday pearls I've got coming up on the 1st of November. These birthday pearls I've got coming up mid-show, 1st of November. We have spent months and months and months and months and months trying to get. In fact, we started to get them like the first week that Maria, in-house gemologist, came in. And we've got them. First, they're launching on. Anyway, they go great with them. That's coming up for you in a bit. Also, end of the show. I don't even know if I should show you this, but I'm going to.
Oh, I was looking at this, yeah.
This gemstone, to me, is one of the most exciting and rare gemstones we get to bring you. Titanite. Beautiful gemstone coming up for you before the end of the show. Ah, how like much sparkle does that bring? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Anyway, before all of that, I'm going to bring you an opal now, if I may. And this... No! I've never seen this before. Tom, can you open this for me? Where have you hidden this from me? I'm about to bring you an opal, a brilliant cut opal. Have we ever done this before? I've only got 2. Why did you not let me know about this? I'd have bought both of these. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is insanely good. Oh my goodness. Sorry, let me show you
really
this.
Good.
No, Tom. Oh my goodness. Faceted opal at £20.
£20?
£19.95 should have been 52 or something. That is insanely good. Trust me, the colours you're seeing on this nowhere near what you're going to see in real life. I have got like violets and pinks and greens in this.
Even
that
through the
insane.
lid, before I took the lid off, it was just alive with colour.
My goodness.
Awesome.
Do not forget how
really
difficult it is to cut opal. It's like almost impossible. I am so jealous of both of you who got that. I'm jealous but happy for you. And slightly more jealous than happy.
Oh, that's seriously beautiful.
I can't believe you've got that. Well
Awesome.
done. I can't believe I missed that. Rose gold mirror charm. Mirror charm. Oh, this is so pretty. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Your jewellery designs, that's what.
You could actually, I'm just wondering if there's a way you could attach that opal or a gemstone into the centre.
Into it, possibly. So, little loop at the top. It's solid sterling silver, rose gold, £4.95. Usually, oh my gosh, my voice. Usually, £1. How much? Michael can't get involved. Yeah, I need more body. Think of a mime.
It's not...
More body, Michael. Use more of your body. Miming it. One! What? Was that you being a one?
No one.
Not how many? Not two? Not two? Try and be a three, not three.
Three? Yeah,
not
no.
three. Not four. Your mime lessons really are paying off. But £1 for solid sterling silver. That genuinely is fantastic. What a gorgeous gift this would be to give to someone who's maybe into Disney.
Yep.
Because of the mirror on the wall. Who's maybe into, what was I watching the other day? Oh, Beauty and the Beast as well. They have one in Beauty and the Beast, yeah. Because Belle uses it, doesn't she, to keep her eye on the Beast. But also to keep an eye on her dad, because that's how she spots that her dad's in trouble. This would be beautiful as well for anyone who maybe is going into beauty, as in maybe going into eyelashes or hair or whatever. This would be really nice. Someone who's going on courses. This would be beautiful too. Maybe for someone, if you wanted to do it as like a wish bracelet and maybe do like a little poem about self-image, because you know it's so important, isn't it? About kind of beauty being on the inside. So something like this could be a nice little reminder of that as well. I think this is beautiful. You could put some cerulean in the middle of it too, couldn't you? With a little gemstone.
Some sparkles. Or
Beautiful.
a little teeny tiny little drawing or something of a face. And then resin over the top. Feel like you're looking at it.
That's cute. I like your ideas.
Bit random, that one.
Yeah, but I do like them.
They're nice.
These are gorgeous. Do me a favour, will you hold one whilst I just grab a light? Here.
Oh.
Thanks so much. Just grabbing a little torch for you so you can see. Because I want you to see that it's not actually... Look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that incredible?
This one. Do that one. Do that one, Becky.
You don't have to... Oh, that's a good choice. Thanks. You don't have to carry a torch around with you. It's because there's so many lights in front of me and hardly any behind me. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
It looks like it's a glacier, isn't it? Like the inside of a nice... There's cows in there. Don't try that.
That was meant to be a... It's meant to be a wolf, that.
Was it?
Oh,
it
but you're right. Very, very... cow-esque. Didn't sound like a wolf, that, did it? You're right, though. Very mystical. Don't forget, who's a famous person who's working with dendrite agate?
Who?
Fabergé.
Are they?
Yeah, Fabergé working with dendrite agate.
Wow.
$16.95 is a should-be deal. I'm bringing to you a drop-down price point now. You ready for this? Dropped out? I'm not. I don't know what it is.
I'm not either.
Okay, that's fantastic. Ooh. That really is fantastic because we do not always get to see this gemstone. It's not a gemstone we get to see every day. It's a gemstone which, as I say, Fabergé working with. Big retailers, big designers loving this gemstone at the minute because, you know, black and white is in. I mean, does it ever really go anywhere? Probably not, but it's really in at the moment, in particular with shades of grey going between it. Also perfect, just as a sneaky peek, with a little kitteroony I've got coming up for you. Look how great that goes, don't you think?
Bezel around them really well. They're a good size as well, aren't they?
Perfect size for bezeling. Yeah, that's coming up for you in a bit. But yeah, you've got something really big and really dramatic here, and every single one tells a story. I mean, you know, what can you see in this one? Because to me, I'm sort of seeing almost like a woodland glen, and I'm seeing sort of, you know, little trees sort of, you know, sort of trying to reach up in the night sky. Especially if I pop a little light in the background, you can see how you're getting almost a night before Christmas.
It's like the moonlight
kind of
coming through the trees.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So imagine doing a tree of life over the top of this, and actually having it as a window hanging.
Yeah.
As opposed to a necklace. I mean, obviously you can have it as a necklace because it's going to be beautiful. Hey, I mean...
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah? Something just a little bit different.
That's really nice.
Maybe sort of leading down into it. It'd be quite pretty, wouldn't it? I love this necklace. Can't wait to bring this to you. Well done too. Well done. Port Talbots in Somerset, Greater London, West Yorkshire, West Midlands, West Cheshire, Bedfordshire. Sorry, I'm giving that to you. I could sense that you wanted them. Okay. Faceted Beads collection in your sterling silver now. I think.
They look like it.
Wait, I might be showing the complete wrong thing. I am showing the right thing. Solid sterling silver.
There's a lot of
There's a big pack. Now, this is a bundle. 100 of these you're going to be getting.
They are sterling silver.
Solid sterling silver. You're getting 100 of them. Now, if these are 4mm, let's put it this way. Now, it's not a precise science,
but those jadeite,
if I put them together, side by side, they'd be approximately a centimetre, wouldn't they? Because they're about 4mm. To take up that is about a centimetre. So if I've got 100 of these, then surely aren't I going to be making approximately 50 centimetres
50 centimetres. Yeah.
So that's a necklace worth of sterling silver.
Yeah.
That's a full necklace worth of solid sterling silver, because when we've got 50 centimetres, it's about 20 inches, isn't it? 50 centimetres, about. So I've got a full necklace worth here of solid sterling silver. So if I made a full solid sterling silver necklace with this, with that combined gram weight, which I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'm gonna judge it for you if I may. I'll pop my little can I do it on your do you mind?
Because we can see it then.
Because we can see it. So if I go for you here, it's on 0 at the moment, just to prove it. There you are. The way up.
Yeah, I did think
right,
that was
so
a bit
do it correctly. You could have told me that was going to happen, could you, Kerry?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hang on.
You didn't.
We're losing them.
Right. Let's do an ish.
You know the easy way
That's
to do
about
it?
It's not as easy as it looks, this.
No, it would have been easier to weigh the...
8 grams, we found out. 8 grams in total. 8 grams.
Hang on.
These were all together in one pack. Should be for 8 solid grams, 19.95. They're not today, though. We're saying see you later, sweetie potato. And we're going to bring you the full 100 of these. Now, genuinely, think about it this way. If you were to buy from us a 8-gram chain that was 50-ish centimetres long, 8 grams, how much would that be? Because it would be more than that, wouldn't it? Because I'm used to bringing you that length of chain for like 1.5 grams, now and again 2 grams, maybe 3 grams. And we'd be doing them for about £12.95.
Yeah, that's a
so
lot
actually,
of silver.
I'm getting maybe 3 times the gram weight I would normally expect for nowhere near the price I would normally expect to bring to you. These are going to go so far in your designs. Did you get this jadeite?
I know, it's perfect with that.
It's perfect with the jadeite, isn't it? It's the right size and everything, lot. And drill hole's nice enough for you to be able to pop it in between, but look how lovely that would be, and how much further that'd make that jadeite go. As far as I know, the jadeite did actually sell out, didn't it? So just to let you know that. But it's always worth a little check. It'd be gorgeous too in between the onyx that you've got in your kit.
Yes, it would.
big, beautiful, chunky onyx coming up in your Silver Moon collection. Now, this collection, I think, is for everyone. Would you agree with that?
I think so, yeah, definitely. Because any of the other colours that we've got in terms of the seed beads or the agate that we've had would work with this kit.
Yeah.
So, brilliant.
It's a beautiful mix of genuine gemstone and seed beads, and I think you're really going to appreciate this if you want something that is elegant and wearable, whether you're going down the shops or you go into a ball. This is a bit of something for everyone. Enjoy the rest of your free P&P when we're back after this short break.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Did you know that when you book a Jewellery Maker workshop, you're given exclusive access to our Jewellery Maker shop? You can browse through special items and offers, be privy to selected discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Shop whilst you learn and grab yourself some amazing offers. For more information on workshops and available dates, contact our call centre.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker on this fantabulous evening.
I know, it is a fantabulous evening.
It's there's a Rubik's Cube competition going on tonight. It's the
Is there?
Yeah, with the British Rubik's Cube Championship tonight. So obviously you could have gone to see that, but thank you for joining us instead. It's lovely to have you on board with us today. And can I just let you know? My producer, Tom, has just been in and told me how much of a naughty steal this is and was. Sometimes things will get embargoed.
All right.
As in, sometimes we won't be able to put anything on air because like it's meant to be like an online only thing, and therefore people will get it online only. But because when producers bring it to air, they go, oh, well, we've not seen it on air before, let's take it to a really low price. And then it's kind of like, well, naughty. Yeah, ignored the rules on this today. An unauthorised deal we've got for you.
That is
unauthorised, unorthodox, unreal.
That's very naughty.
I know. He's a mischievous kitten. That's coming up for you soon. Can I also let you know something I'm very excited about? I recreated the other day. I've been a crafty little minx over the last couple of weeks.
Have you?
You know how sometimes you just get into that flow of it?
You're in the zone. And
Like I've made something every single day probably for the last, like, I don't know, 2.5 weeks.
That's really good.
Yeah, making loads. Anyway, I recreated one of Sheila's necklaces the other day. She used these big shell pearl with, and I've recreated it, and I've worn it pretty much all the time. You know, I was talking about that jumper.
Yeah.
Every time I wear that jumper, that necklace goes gone.
Oh, right,
yeah, love it.
Yeah.
But look at these, because it's so reminiscent of it. Just a beautiful star buy coming up for you. I'll pull up the picture of Sheila's one in a bit, actually, if I remember, whilst Deb's demoing. So
They're
this is coming up to
colour.
you at approximately 7:45. It's going to go great with that pearl that I've just shown you. And of course, don't forget, I've got my tube tower coming up too, so that you can make the most of your P&P. So all of this coming up for you. Before it though, let's dive on into this kit of beauty and luxury. And it does actually include the necklace I'm wearing right now. You've made a lot in this, and it is all so beautiful and so interesting. So I've never seen anything made like this before. I don't know about you, but I've never seen anything like this made before. It's so 3D and beautiful, and I think you've really gone with that theme on this kit, haven't you?
Yeah.
Interest.
Do you know, for some reason, this, even though like the gemstones are round, and I suppose you could do something quite just
simplistic,
really simple with it. Because of the seed beads that you've got in there, I just wanted to put texture into it all. And I absolutely loved the kit. I thought it was so nice to have this combination of gemstones and seed beads. They work really well together.
I love the seed beads you've got because they're dead usable.
Yeah.
In the sense of, I like bringing to you quirky colours, and I do, because I'm a creative. I'm like, oh, that inspires me to do whatever. But I always think, I like the quirky colours, but I need the basic colours, aka the black and white, a lot of the time to make it work. You know, I think that is sometimes what you need, especially if you've got gems that you're like, oh my goodness, what kind of shade can I pair with that? Black and white goes with everything. It's 100% tone and 0% tone. So the seed beads are great for that. I also love for the fact that in here you've got this shape.
Yeah.
Isn't that unique? The angular. What is that called again? I've forgotten what they're called. They're large magmatamas, are they?
Yeah.
The long magmatamas we've got here for you. So really beautiful quality you've got here. Also, and that's in the silver colour. So again, another neutral.
Yeah.
Another lovely
and it
neutral colour.
Picks up the other colours that are around it as well.
Yeah.
So whatever you work with it works.
It's going to work.
Yeah.
So sticking with the black and the white, we're bringing to you genuine gemstones. Obviously, genuine gemstones, the seed beads work perfectly together. You can, of course, use these almost as two separate kits if you wanted to. So, I'm bringing to you the onyx, which has a graduation.
This strand, I just took it out of its packaging and absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful gemstone, and the faceting on there and the graduation is absolutely perfect.
That graduation, normally I expect a graduation on a very small strand. These are huge globe-like gemstones between 10mm and 14mm.
Yeah.
They're like South Sea pearl sizes, aren't they?
They are actually, yeah.
They're incredible.
Oh, they look amazing with some of the big, you know, the really Baroque type pearls that we've had.
I know
all
what you mean.
those
The
really
huge ones.
big,
Yeah, they work perfectly.
Shapes. They'd work really well as a background, as foil.
And speaking of pearls, you've got genuine pearls in here as well. Now, these pearls are your white, beautiful pearls, and they are genuine freshwater pearls. And we are looking on these at about a 6x7, so a nice even length across the entire strand there. All of these collaboratively put together with an incredible clasp. I love this multi-layered clasp. You've got the 4 different loops here, which is how you've managed to make that gorgeous twist bracelet, isn't it?
Yeah. The bracelet is, you have to twist it when you put it on.
Yeah.
But once you've got it on, it stays like that.
Yeah, and I suppose you could not have it twisted as well, could you?
Yeah. You could just open it and keep it flat. So
this is a
lovely.
fantastic kit to get as a beginner. All you're going to really need is some sort of threading material and then some things to finish it off with, like your findings. And you're sorted, you're done and dusted. And I will let you know, I've actually got threading materials coming up. So I've got oodles in here, including your 3 large tubes of your seed beads, including the long magmatamas, which we hardly ever see. Probably for me, been about 3 months since I've seen them in a kit. I've also got for you the multi-layered clasp, genuine onyx and genuine freshwater pearls in a massive silver moon collection. Deb, you've managed to make 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 pieces of jewellery.
Yeah, and I've still got
leftovers.
Loads and loads and loads in terms of seed beads.
Doesn't even look like you've opened those
I know,
2 tubes.
if I turn them that way.
Oodles left over. Oodles. Today, though, the deal we are going to bring to you is pretty spectacular. Can I just make something quite clear? I just want to make something quite clear to you. That price point that's on your screen is not the RRP on this. That is your current price. So, for example, let's say, well, this isn't the case, but let's say this one here is normally a tenner. If we've recently done it on air at a $5, then the price that this is going to be collaborated to is as if it were just a $5 still. What you should be paying is much higher than that. When I looked before, it was close to, I think it was like 40 something. Today, that's already a discount, is what I'm trying to say. Actually, though, today, for all of this, an even more spectacular discount deal. £22.95. I know. We're giving you an on-air live free P&P discount deal. That is just £22.95. So think of it this way. If this is all you're coming through and buying for, were this any other day and you were buying it all individually, it would be sort of £40, let's say, plus the £3.95 postage and packaging. Today, though, you're getting the live on-air discount at £22.95 and you're getting free P&P. So even if this is the only thing you get today, what an absolute bargain, especially as you think you've made 8 pieces of jewellery.
Yeah.
So £22.95 divided by 8 in your mind. That's a bargain per item. £2.75 for genuine pearls and seed beads for this one piece.
That's bonkers, yeah.
For that necklace that you've got with all of those details. That's incredible. Does this look like it cost less than £3 to make?
No.
No.
No. No.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That was Deb's I'm trying to be modest voice, wasn't it?
No.
It doesn't.
It took longer to thread all of the beads and the pearls than you would. There's no way you would charge that for that.
No. And there's no way anyone would guess that it has only cost you that much to make. There are loads of you in for this one. A huge well done. Whether you're a lady or a gent, whether you're, 8 or 88, you can create something with this, can't you?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's a fantastic kit, and it's going to work with loads of different things in your stash as well.
Yeah.
Because you've got all the neutrals in there.
Totally.
It's brilliant.
And
Really
do remember
good.
too, even the large tubes you can have in your mini tube tower that I'm going to be bringing to you in a little bit. So your added extra additions that you can use with this wonderful tower coming up for you at 8, which is only slightly before and or after the gorgeous Keshi pearls that are the very naughty deals. Tube tower approximately 9 minutes past 8. The pearls slightly before. So all of that is available to you right here, right now. Truly, per item, you're getting yourself a bargain there on this kit. So grab it and make the most of it whilst you can. And remember, if you're purchasing this today, not only is it free P&P, but you get a free demonstration as well. So, de Bruges. What are we learning, my love?
I thought we'd do the one here with the magatamas in.
I love
Look at
this
that one.
design. I think that's so cutesy. So we're going to learn how to do that little section, are we?
Yep.
Perfect.
The little pendant section at the bottom.
By the way, speaking of pendants, just whilst you're there.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
Yes, coming up in a bit. I'm back with you.
That's very nice. Yeah.
Sound like my dog
Did
then.
I do that? Did I go, oh, that's nice. Does your dog talk?
Yeah.
Does he? My cats talk.
Do they? How do cats talk?
Out.
Oh.
That's out.
Oh, is that out?
Out.
Anyway, just to remind you, you're watching JewelleryMaker. It's lovely to be with you. Okay, so we got our needle and our fire line.
Yep, I'm using Fireline in the smoke colour and size 10 beading needles.
Okay,
so if you take a good length, so probably around about 50 centimetres-ish, and I've got, I should have used the white because then you could see it better, but hey ho, we'll go with the black.
Okay, see ya.
So 4 of the black seed beads on, and then all I'm going to do is start off by just peyoteing into these 4, making like a little ribbon. So miss the first bead into the second. We've done this before, and pull it down, and then pick up the next bead and into the 4th, and then they'll sit into, so once you pull it, they sit into a nice zigzaggy pattern.
Okay.
And then work your way back down, just filling in the gaps with your beads, so it shows you where to fill in. And then flip it over and come back the other way. So once you've got a little ribbon of your beads, what you need to do is then take half a toggle, so the loopy section of your toggle, and then with the other side of the toggle, what you can do is you can save these up and then use them in cufflinks, which works quite well. So just pop the ribbon of beads through, and then you're going to join them up. So 2 ends together, and then just stitch from one side to the next and connect them up, so you've then got a loop within the toggle loop. To that side, and oops, that side. So that's now connected up. So I'm just going to tie those off together into a knot, and then I can stitch this end back into that loop. So then what you need to do is take your gemstone that you're going to use in the centre, and you basically need to figure out how many beads you need to get from the loop side around and through the drill hole. And I think on this it's probably going to be about 7 or 8. So if you pop them on and just hold it up against the bead. So how many have we got there? We've got 7. So pop a couple more on there.
Just to let you know, your Silver Moon kit is currently on screen. Should have been originally around the £40 mark. With all your discounts though, it came out at just $22.95. It is still available, but as we took the graphics out and put them back in just to double check what our quantities look like, we have realised that we've got nowhere near as many as we started off with. So do grab those ones whilst you can if you want that discount. Remembering it's a free P&P.
Right, so we've got 9 of the size 11 beads on here. We've put then the black onyx, and that's the largest one out of the centre of the strand, and then another 9 of the seed beads, and then slide those down, and we then need to come in do the loop, but at the other side. So that's then making a nice loop that where that will hang, stitch across. So from bead to bead, just to bring your needle and thread back, and then the decoration section from here, because this has basically then created your pendant, and everything else is embellishment and decoration. So then just bring your needle and thread back round through that chain that you've got there. So find the first bead, and that would help, wouldn't it? Through there. And then I'm going to come back through the centre of that gemstone. And you've got huge drill holes in the beads, which is fantastic. And then going around the bottom of the bead, we've got two of the just get the magatamas out. Two of the seed beads, and then decide which way round you want your magatamas to sit. So if you put them on to your beading needle one way, they sit with the points together. If you put them the other way, then they sit with the points coming out. So have them so that the points are coming out, and then two more beads with the black, and then two more magatamas, and then work your way around. Actually, that's the wrong way round. That's better. A couple more beads, and then your last set of your magatamas. Onto the section there, and then two more to finish off that loop, and then come back into your bead, and that then takes you back round to do a second pass through. And on this one, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take extra bead, so take 3 to start with, come through into the centre of those two magatamas. And what we're going to do at that point is add in a spacer bead. So what I've done, if you haven't got any spacer beads, what you can do is close up crimp covers and use those, and then just stitch those through. So one in the centre, and then stitch round. Oops, I've come through a black bead as well. Come back. So adding our two size 11s through that first magatama. Add in your next spacer bead through that hole in the magatama again. Two more of your black spacers.
Seed
size
beads.
11s. Yep. And into the centre. And then, where's my, I've only made two, so I'm just going to close up the your crimp cover there. And then through the second magatama, and then 3 of our size 11s through there. And that is then your necklace. So all I did after that was attach, where's the drill hole gone? It's huge. I can't find it.
How have I lost that?
I don't know. There we go. So then if you want to, you can add extra passes through this way. and then build it up, or you could put extra swirls around, extra sort of passes through, and have lower sections of beadwork. So then all you need to do is stitch in the tails, and you're all completed. And all I did to fix it onto the necklace was a couple of jump rings, or a jump ring rather, at the top of the toggle, and then thread that through once I was threading up the necklace, which is just on beading thread. So there we go, all done.
I love that design. I think it's beautiful, don't you? Have a look. So lovely. Such a clever way of doing it as well. Bit different.
Yeah, just
Lovely for earrings, lovely for
Yeah.
that pendant, of course, and quite quick as well.
it actually is.
Works
Yeah.
that up pretty quick,
Yeah.
Rooney. Deb, thank you so much
You're
for showing us
welcome.
that. Don't forget, we've got more demonstrations coming up from Deb, but let me quickly just remind you exactly what was in this kit. You had that genuine strand of real deal pearls, beautiful hue on those ones, real big pops
Really
of pinks
nice.
and blues and everything else. You had a graduated whopping strand of your onyx from approximately 10mm to 14. You got your long magmatamas, your black and your white seed beads, which, let's face it, we always want, and you got your multi-connector as well. Very useful. Should have been around about £40. Today, £22.95, whilst prices last. And that means whilst it sells out, or whilst it comes across at 8 o'clock. Yes, I can hear you. Becky, can you hear me? What's that from? Is it, do you want to build a snowman? No, I'm thinking,
yeah,
Papa, can
it
you
is.
hear me? What's that from? It's another naff musical. Anyway, have you seen at the bottom there, swirling around? Ooh, sorry, in this little box here.
Swirling around.
You
What
haven't
is
got
it?
a clue what I'm chatting
Yeah,
about,
I'm
do you?
looking
Oh,
over
right,
there
you
because
do.
I can't see it on that one.
Can you not?
No,
The cashew pearls. And
I
how
don't know
great
why.
would the cashew pearls go with this onyx?
they
Bring
do.
you the onyx by itself.
Really nice.
Bring you the same onyx as the kit, but by itself.
Oh,
So, maybe you liked the kit, but actually the only thing you really wanted was the onyx. Or maybe you thought, I like that onyx so much, I can't cope with just one
Yeah.
of these strands. We're going to bring to you today a discount deal online and on air. Whether you buy in via JewelleryMaker.com or on the free phone number, £6.95 is your closing deal on this one today. Whether you pair it with the cashew pearls or with the mammoth. I love those together.
yeah, that is really
Oh
nice.
my
actually.
goodness, that is so
Big statement necklace, but it wouldn't weigh you down.
no. This would be the type of thing that I don't know, if you were at a bar and someone was wearing this, you'd expect them to be drinking like Prosecco or Cava. Do you know what I mean? They wouldn't be on like, I don't know.
Half a pint of lager.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't. Or like, I don't know, a woo-woo. You know what I mean?
What? I've never even heard of a
Have you
woo-woo.
not? A woo-woo is a cocktail, and it is a very bright, luminous colour. A
Oh, is
woo-woo.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. A woo-woo. Or one of those bottlers. You know those like Alka-Pop bottlers?
oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, I have one brand of Alka-Pops that I like, not specifically to drink, I just like, yes, it is that one, because of the names. So there's orange flavour,
Yeah.
raspberry flavour, there's a lime flavour, and there's a blue.
So it's very straightforward.
Blue. No, but there's just a blue flavour.
What does it taste of?
A blue. It doesn't
Just
taste
blue.
like any type of fruit I've ever come across in my
Actually,
life.
I was walking down the street the other day and I smelt green. You can smell the colour green.
Yes, smells like
can't you?
grass.
Yeah, grass and fresh leaves. and-
Yes, no,
yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
What would
So
blue
what would
smell
blue
like?
be?
Mint? Mint? No, that's green, surely. Foundation and Ultra Suede I'm bringing to you now. Oh, well, these are musts. Are we just bringing them these two? That's brilliant. So, these are the things you need to stock up on, as you well know,
Oh,
I'm
they're
sure.
going to work brilliantly with your dendrite opal.
Dendrite agate.
And then you agate, yeah.
Yeah. So, for anyone who doesn't know exactly what they are, backing foundation. This is something we absolutely need if we're doing the likes of bead embroidery or shibori, or even if we're working with silks and cottons and so much more. We need this because it's sturdy. It's not going to sort of blah, 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 all over the place. It gives us a bit of backbone to our designs, if you will.
Yes.
It's the spine of our design.
Oh, I like that.
I'm copywriting that.
Yeah.
I'm probably not.
No, it's probably a lot of work to do
Yeah, I
that.
can't be bothered. But it was good.
Too much hassle.
Oh, wait, I've got to text him. Hi, can you give my mum a shout out, please? Her name is Angela Jean, and she is watching the show with her twin sister Beverly. She's a huge fan. Hello, Angela Jean. I am in love. How are you? And you. Oh, it's your, I was just going to go, oh, and it's your sister's birthday, because you're twins, that makes sense, doesn't it? Well, happy birthday to you. Say happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday from Michael and Tom.
I'm just thinking.
Tom, I need a bit of arm waving from you as well. Happy birthday from here. What did it say? What did Why am I making up that it's a birthday?
Don't know.
I don't know.
But actually,
maybe it's because of the twins. Maybe it's because of the twins. Read the message again. Give me a shout out. Yeah, but yes. Excuse me, I'm just very organised. Obviously, it's a pre-birthday to Angela and her twin Beverly. Happy pre-birthday.
They could have different birthdays, you know, even if they're twins.
That is true, yes, they could.
Because if one was born at like a minute to midnight, and then the other one,
Yeah, they could,
that'd be really quite cool, wouldn't it?
Do you know what? I know a fact about that, actually. But I can't remember it. It's something to do with the longest distance between twins. And it's something like a week.
No way.
Honestly, genuinely, I've read that somewhere. Anyway, hello to you all. Hello to both of you. Happy pre-birthday, Angela and Rebecca.
Happy birthday, everyone.
How much was that? I missed it. How much was it?
I don't know.
Well done.
I didn't see it.
Oh, was it? Oh, really good. 8.95. Well done. And you do get the ultra suede for that as well. Oh, I like that text.
That's reindeer colour.
I love that. I made up half that message. That's nice. I think it's nice to say happy birthday to people.
It is, yeah.
All right. Traditionally, you
Happy
say it when
Easter.
it's someone's. Now you're just taking the mic. Let me show you what I've got here for you.
It just made me think of Easter.
I love this gorgeous strand. I love this colour. It's that proper spring green, isn't it?
It is, definitely, yeah, because it's bright and vibrant and
got a bit
gorgeous.
of a glow as well, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
I really go on.
With those emerald seed beads that we did earlier.
Oh, yes,
with the
I know what you
zircon
mean.
ones. That look
Yeah, show them. Don't forget my stand's coming up in a bit.
Yeah,
Hang
I
on.
like those together.
You've got here a beautiful set of gemstones. They've got that natural inner glow because that's what onyx does. You know, onyx has the opportunity, a little bit like chalcedony. It has this sort of inner glow to it. Really pretty, really beautiful. I like them in these drops as well because they aren't too organised. They've got a little bit of personality about them, so you can really play with them. They're a bargain as well, which is another thing I love about them because anything's a bargain. I'm on it straight away, as I think most of us crafters are. We love getting good value for money, don't we, as crafters? £3.95 is your deal on these ones. And if you love this kind of hue, if you love this kind of colour and you're really thinking springtime, I've got a beautiful selection of amber coming up for you very shortly indeed. These strands coming up for you in the next hour. Very pretty indeed. Big pieces. I just love the smell of amber as well. So beautiful, the smell of amber. It's gorgeous. I'm going to bring you now in some nuggets. Now, these ones are like your Mother Nature nuggets. So sometimes when we bring you nuggets, we will really high-end polish them. But what we've done with this one is we've kept it as Mother Nature intended. So it's got this lovely, sleek, almost satin finish to them, almost matte. We haven't actually added anything to make them look matte, it's just that we haven't sort of pummeled them so that they have that sheen. Now what I like about that is it's for those people who don't necessarily always want big, bright, high-end sparkle and sheen. Because we don't always, do we?
No, and sometimes it makes the sparkle and shine ones look more
in contrast.
Yeah,
you're right.
Against it, which
Yeah,
is
you're right.
nice.
I really like when it's kept like this too, because it does remind me of like the ancient days of you know, the Viking times, for example, when they actually used this as a navigational device. They used to use this and crows together as navigational devices. So what I have here for you is your iolite. It has this opportunity and almost an optical effect in a way to change colour depending on the angle in which the light hits it. You have got here 40 carats worth of your iolite. It is a beautiful quality here, and it's got this lovely intrigue and in-depth to it. It's absolutely beautiful depth that you've got here, really beautiful. You've got angles, you've got texture, you've got beauty of colour quality, and ladies or gents, I think you can wear this no matter how you want to use it. You know, I could see this in earrings. I could equally see just 2 or 3 pieces in a very simplistic cluster, maybe as a cufflink, you know, something like that. So you are getting 40 full carats. My silence speaks volumes. I'm ignoring that price. I'm ignoring it. What's about to happen is we're about to give you a discount deal that felt like when you were at school and you'd get the really, really cool teacher in on a day. £3.95 for you on this one. Now that genuinely is a really good deal for this gemstone, especially as it's natural and especially as it's, you know, decent sized pieces. I held it out for you. You've got decent sized pieces there, mind. You know, they're not little tiny little bits and bobs. So when you've got more surface area, you get to see that light shining through them even better. Don't you, Tom Tom? Get it? Like navigation, Tom Tom? Yeah, a little bit like that, a little bit like that. £3.95, like some sort of satellite navigation system. The fact of the matter is, though, obviously, Tom, obviously, this was not the world's first sat-nav, because sat-nav is for satellite navigation. And also, they couldn't have just used iolite by themselves, they had to use crows as well. So unless you're going to get me a bundle whereby I sell an iolite and a crow, I'm not letting you say every time I can get a feather in there.
Oh, yeah.
Tom always says when we bring on iolite, it's like the first sat-nav. It is. It's not. It's not. £3.95 is your deal on this one today. Oh, if you love a bit of texture.
Ooh, yeah. I do like pearls when you have the rough nuggets. I do like the surface of the pearl against them.
I love how you can tell it's a real deal pearl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes I think when someone has a gemstone which is so perfect, it's almost like you think it's fake. I've got this gorgeous ring that I absolutely love, and it's got a Maranbai topaz in it, and it's covered in zircon, and it's huge, and it's statement on it. I love it. Whenever I wear it, like, people just think it's fake. Yeah. And you don't want to go, oh no, actually.
Yeah, actually.
It costs me quite a lot of money. You don't want to say that, do you? So you just go, oh no, it is a genuine gemstone. Oh. But yeah, I like that. You're never going to have someone asking, are those real pearls? No. Because they blatantly are. These are coming up, just to let you know, they're on pre-order. A percentage of the stock has gone. Not just a percentage, a few percentage. I just don't know exactly what it is. Box chain, box chain, gold. Oh my goodness. As a jewellery maker, do you know what? No, as a jewellery wearer, I think we look for a lot of things in our jewellery. We look for something that's beautiful. It's always important. We like the look of. We also look for something that's very comfortable. If something's uncomfortable, we're not going to wear it. We've all got that, I don't know, pair of jeans that pinch a bit, or that dress which has got something that sticks in, and you know, we don't wear them, do we? Even though they look beautiful. So we want something comfortable. We also want something that is going to last. And when I bring you 9 carat gold, I am bringing you one of the most lasting of all golds when it comes to its durability. Because what you've got is you've got the larger amount of ore that goes in with this. So this is going to be much less likely to snag or snap or bend or kind of misshapen, if that makes sense, than if it was, say, 22 carat gold. It's less likely to scratch as well. So you've got real longevity here, which is perfect if you're planning on putting a pendant on this. because you don't want the pendant to move and then it to scratch up. So I'm bringing to you serious security here. I'm also bringing you serious luxury, aren't I? I mean, people know gold. I think everyone remembers the first time they were given gold. It's something very precious. And if you manage to get that mega bundle of boxes, which did sell out, imagine one of these in that largest box just sort of placed over that lovely foam and gifting that to someone. People would have expected you possibly to pay, what, 45, 55 pounds? Probably for an 18-inch. If you were to just go on the high street and look at gold, genuine gold chains, especially when they're the Venetian, today, for 9 carats, £49.95 when you have got all of that precious metal, when you've got all of that gold, when you have got all of that length. Like I say, 18 inches, longer than you would normally expect now.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally.
It's good size, 18 inches. I like it, because it's not too long and it's not too short. It's just right, isn't it?
Honestly, it's like being with Goldilocks. It is like being with Goldilocks.
You know, it's my favourite chain that I would wear all the time. But I realised when I was halfway through saying that this is just going into Goldilocks territory.
Yes, it was a little bit. It was a little bit. Can I just let you know too? No, I liked it. If you wanted to, just one or three.
I'd put one.
One, the tower. Yes, the tower is, just to let you know, the tower is coming up for you in only about half hour, not long at all. So just to let you know, that is happening for you. Let me move on to checkered cut. Fancy shapes. Clear quartz. Oh, crystal quartz. Well, that. Wow. Ooh. Wait, am I showing the right thing here? Crystal quartz gold.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Wow.
Glasses on.
I've not seen these.
I've not seen these either.
So, what we've basically done here... Oh my gosh, look.
They're really nice.
So let me explain to you what we've done here, if I may.
Wow.
Pardon. So, what we've done with this essentially is we've gotten two segments of quartz, and we've in essence doubleted them so that we've got that gold filling on the inside of them, because obviously Mother Nature does not form with these flecks of gold like this in a quartz, does she? You know, and even your rutile isn't quite like this. They are top drilled, and you are going to be getting 5 of them, all completely unique and individual. I've never seen these before.
They're really
How
interesting.
decadent these are going to look.
And the quartz sort of magnifies the gold, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you get that glow sort of throughout the entire gemstone there. It's really interesting. Missed it.
So, absolutely beautiful qualities you've got here with these ones. Very, very sturdy, as Michael's just found out. Any chips on that, Michael?
It's speedy as well. You spoke.
No way. That wasn't even him speaking. That was... So, you were getting a pack of 5 guaranteed. I'll just show you the drill hole. You'll probably be able to see it, but it was right there at the top for you, running across the top just there. I'll show you from the side too. So, there you go. You were going to be getting 5 of these in total. Lovely just for... I've got a set of earrings. I've got a pendant. I've got a charm. Done dusted. Job's a good one. £17.95 for you. So you could just pop these onto a head pin, maybe the head pins I had before. You could pop maybe, a Swarovski on either side, for example. Maybe one of these colours, or just on either side of it. You could put your seed beads next to it as well, couldn't you, if you wanted to? It's absolutely, completely one of those little handy additions, I would say, to your designs.
It's one of those things that make you stop and look, because it's not like anything you've seen before.
No. Unusual.
Unusual.
Very
indeed.
unusual.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, very unusual that I'm going to bring to you, amber. Not that unusual. Actually, it kind of is. I don't get to bring it to you every day, do I? Oh, the smell of amber is stunning. What is unusual is that I'm about to bring to you this huge, huge pieces. Now, these are big pieces of amber, 845, if you love your amber-esque colours. Oh, can you see that colour? The colour that we never ever get to see. The colour that when Marius, our provider of this, was on with us, was like, oh, yeah, I can't buy that in anymore. We can't buy that in anymore. Anyway, before that, let me bring to you Chrome Diet. Oh, how much time? Goodness, that's good. Is that... So essentially, hi Becky, great show. Your song was from Tommy. Oh, Lynn, yes. Yes, I've heard of it. Yeah, not I Want to Build a Snowman off of...
It did sound like it, yeah.
Did it? Lynn and I have got this musical connection though, she knows. So yes, chrome dioxide. Let me tell you a little bit about the situation with this right now. It is getting more expensive. I have been completely and absolutely open with you about that. We all have here at JewelleryMaker. I have been bringing you chrome dioxide strands that I have brought to you in the past, and we have been bringing them to you at higher prices. What I've got for you here is a serious amount, a serious magnitude. Let me hold it out for you, and just so you can recollect that this is one of the biggest carat weights we have got in our entire vault right now. You know, I brought to you the other day like a 40 carat strand, and as I said to you then, I can't remember exactly which strand it was, but I brought you a strand just the other week and said to you, you know, this has been $39.95. Today it's not. Today it's $45.95, and I'm sorry, but it's staying there because literally we can't buy it back for the price points we once were. So we are just seeing price rises in this, and I think it's important to let you know that and just be completely transparent in that, because literally we are having to pay more for it, because technically we've not been able to get any of this out of the ground since 2015. £39.95. That genuinely is astonishing, because this is the biggest carat weight I'm aware of that I've brought to you in a serious amount of time. Remember that chrome dioxide at the moment, we have seen prices on our in the industry per carat approximately, you know, $24 for similar quality to this, maybe a little bit better actually, so maybe more like sort of $20, let's say $19 per carat. Actually today though, at that price point, it's working out less than £1 per carat, obviously. But we can't always guarantee that. We genuinely can't. This one is nice if you like that unique organic look, and if you like that slightly darker shade as well. Yeah,
it's a really rich tone, isn't it? It's beautiful.
This is, let me just show you this quickly actually, because you know, this is just the information that we've been given very recently. These are kind of the prices we're seeing on our buying trips. I'll just read it out to you. The following price is wholesale price per carat. So I'm honestly looking at this and I'm going to give it a B, and that is without using a loop, obviously, so I can't be 100%, but let's say I'm giving it a B. One thing I will read out to you is the bottom bit that says, prices may vary according to shape-specific size. These prices are not to be taken literally, but as a general guideline, prices are significantly higher for items over 2 carats. So even if I say these are over 1 carat, we're looking at the moment at around the $40 each, depending on quality. Which does just let you know, genuinely, we got told this the other day, someone mentioned to us that our chrome dioxide price we're doing on air, we wouldn't be able to rebuy it for even that price.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
These have been on pre-order and they have been popular. So let's get ready to order them right here in their bundles, because this colour is so luxurious, so beautiful, so wearable. No matter what kind of, you know, skin colour you've got, your hair colour, your eye colour, I think everyone can pull this design off because it's so beautiful and so nude, but very luxurious. Bra start by. It is so beautifully vintage. This kind of colour, you know, whether you've got lovely sort of olive or tan skin, or whether you're a bit of an English rose, I think this is going to totally suit you down to the ground. Even black and white in colours of gemstones can sometimes be a little bit too harsh for certain skin tones. This, though, is not only nude, it's like a luxury, isn't it?
It's almost like a soft gold tone
You're right.
in there. And
You're right.
I think it is really expensive looking in terms of the colour.
Completely. It's got this beautiful luxury hue about it. And I think that luxury hue spans around even more for the fact that the surface of these is perfect.
Yeah.
You know, they're not higgledy-piggledy, which, you know, isn't necessarily what you want maybe on a shell pearl. But what you've got here is that beautiful smoothness. So you get this bubble-like form, and the reflection in it is so crisp that, again, it makes it look luxurious. When something shines back and it's out of, you know, it's diffused and out of focus, naturally, sometimes it's not as pleasing to the eye. This, though, so crisp and clean, it's very pleasing. You know, we say things are pleasing when there is something reflected in them. You know, if something's really clean, you're like, oh, I can see my face in that.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
It's something that we like often, isn't it? These have got that perfection of quality on the surface, but also they have sort of in them, if you will, that luxury of colour. So you've got the sizeability with a 14mm. You've also got that luxury of colour and luxury of finesse and finish. But also you've got serious workability with this. Now I was talking to you about the design I sort of mimicked of Sheila's. I couldn't actually find that. I didn't have time to scroll back enough through Facebook. But if you go onto our JewelleryMaker Facebook page, these are a couple of the designs that Katie actually made for us the other night using a very, very similar strand. So can you see how they used here in the hairpiece? I absolutely loved this design. So you might think, oh, I don't know what to do with something as large as this. But as you can see here, use it as a centre point. And it's going to look really beautiful if you wanted to kind of, you know, give that luxury of finesse. You've got that opportunity there. Oh, sorry. What you have here is that beauty and that opportunity to get something really focal, to get something really noticed, to get something as a real talking point. And look, also, it's used here with big ribbons. So you don't have to be afraid of things like this when you're using them with other big things, do you?
No, not at all. Or just, you know, just one each of those on shepherd hook as an earring.
Beautiful.
Would look,
divine.
Absolutely stunning.
So you've got serious amount of luxury here in the size, in that beautiful colour, but in that impressive sheen. The only thing that's not that luxurious is the pounds and pence are connotated to it. You call them the arrows of doom, I call them the arrows of joy. Because we're bringing it down in price for you, £6.95. I love with this, because as I say, I made something of Sheila's that was very, very similar using this kind of size actually. But what I love about this is, you can get a really big, bold look, but you haven't even used part of a strand. Yeah. I've got like 7 of these in the centre of a design. I've used lots of little ones over the top and underneath, and they look so big and bold, but I could do it a few times over. And that's what sizeability like this will do, as well as that colour.
Yeah,
definitely,
because it and also you haven't got the weight with these. So if you want to use loads of them in a design, you can, because it's not going to weigh everything down, and you can then put other items with it, other pieces from your stash that you've got that might weigh quite a lot, but because of the size of them, but these then don't add into it, but they're balanced, they work with it.
They balance
because
it out.
They've got that scale.
And also, I will say, not only is it about the balance of it, it's workability. Because if you've seen the size of that drill hole on the recording, you could see it whirling around there,
really
couldn't you?
Yeah.
Very sizable, whether you want to put it on, you know, a big thick cord or elastic or whatever it is. £6.95. Now, can I just forewarn that actually this has been very popular. This is the unallowed deal of pearls. The unofficial, the what's the word we used?
Embargoed?
Embargoed. Embargo. Sounds like something off of them two people. Go on, you know what I'm talking about. Dove from above, etc.
Oh. No, I don't know what two people.
Shooting Stars, thank you, Michael.
Vic Reeves and
Vic and Mortimer. He
whispered
very well, he sort of mouthed it.
He's
saving his voice. He did.
It wasn't actual.
It was an actual chat. How great would this be too?
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean we're not getting any Michael's mystery box? Does that mean we can't have a Michael's mystery box this weekend?
It's got to mean.
You had one this morning, even without your voice. Give us a clue about the one tomorrow, Michael. You've got one tomorrow. Give us a clue what's in your Michael's mystery box tomorrow morning, Michael. Oh, I hope he's up on his feet.
Oh,
we're looking.
Movement.
He's moving. Hang on. Oh, I hope he's coming on. Hiya, Michael. Get yourself over here then. Oh, he's looking at that camera. It's on that camera.
A turntable. That's good.
That's good.
I'm quite impressed by that spinning the macrame board.
How long have you been practicing that for? Years. Years, that is.
I need
it's
to
on
practice
tomorrow,
that.
Michael's mystery box, 12 o'clock. Under a fiver, apparently. Anyway, how lovely do they look together? Very pretty, don't they? You look a bit like a pizza delivery boy when you did that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like you see him do it in films.
Just,
With a pizza.
Yeah, spin.
Anyway, a huge well done to every single one of you who's getting that. If you like big, bold and eye-catching pieces, let me remind you that Amber is coming up. This genuinely is like butterscotch amber. Have you seen the prices of butterscotch amber?
No.
Coming up for you very shortly, in the next hour in fact. And do not forget that Cashew Pearl is no too far away, as is not the standard, the organisation station. Do you know what? Let's get this stocked up with some more seed beads, shall we?
Yes, please.
Goodness. Get a set of 4. Yeah, I think it could be these ones. Maybe not. No.
Can't see an olive.
No, can't see an olive. Is it?
That looks more like it.
I've got 5 tubes there. 6 tubes.
Olive, topaz.
Right. Hey up. It's all right. I'll work it out. Are they little tubes?
Hang on.
What's the? We'll work it out. Are they all the little tubes?
That one's olive. That one's.
Lock me out. Right. 4-pack. There we go. Unless it's that one.
That one says it's olive.
Olive green. Oh, it does.
And it's an 11.
Blimey. Yeah, but
That looks like. I don't
just
know.
use the recording. Let's just use the recording, shall we? So, I'm bringing to you £20.95 as a usual day. But Deb, is it a usual day?
I don't think it is.
No, what would you say
No.
today was that makes it unusual?
Apart from the 3pm,
Apart from the 3pm.
we're doing evening.
Yeah,
That's
that's unusual.
Michael's not speaking.
That's unusual.
That's unusual. Yeah.
It's an unusual evening and it's £11.95 as your unusual deal today. So make the most of this one whilst you can, and remember for me that your tower to hold all of these beauties is coming up for you just after the break. I've also got for you, by the way, a stunning spin coming up in the final hour of the show, 9:45 approximately. Thank you so much, Michael. So very special opportunity to grab that. Hello, Liz. These shell pearls, these ones are just stunning and just right for Christmas prezzies. Liz, you're right.
They'd look nice on a Christmas tree. You could have them as really fancy little baubles.
You could.
Is that another random thought from my
No,
brain?
I like you and your fancy
Yeah.
baubles. Yeah.
I think they'd look really nice.
I do. No, I love that. I think that's a lovely idea. Maybe on a littler tree.
Yeah,
You get
not
like
on
your little
a
tabletop trees.
10-foot thing. No.
I think that's a lovely idea. You're right, Liz. Very good for Christmas. Especially if they do look a little bit like the bubbles that you might have on that time of year. Multicoloured onyx in drops. Oh, wow. These are beautiful. Very sunset. Have you seen the incredible sunset? It is like sunset season, isn't it, this time of year? These are similar to some of the incredible sunsets that we get to see. Yeah, don't forget the clocks change on a Sunday.
Yeah,
Get an extra hour in
yeah.
bed. Whoop, woo! Yeah, 28th of October, extra hour in bed. So tomorrow night, don't forget, set your alarm, extra hour in bed. Anyway, I've got for you here 110 carats worth of your multicoloured onyx. You've got this lovely sunset kind of hues that rotate across this. Just one of these are individual pendants, aren't they? What would you pair them with?
That one's gorgeous.
Beautiful, isn't it? Would you pair them with maybe your peach-toned pearls if you've got any? Would you maybe pair them with your shell, actually? Would you put them with your chalcedony? In fact, at that price, it doesn't matter what you put them with, so long as you put them in your basket, especially as you're making the most of this evening's free postage and packaging all the way up until midnight. So do make the most of it whilst you can. £9.95 is your deal on that one, and it is a beauty. I've got so much more coming up for you. I've got my Sphene coming up. I've got your next kit.
Yes.
It's got a lot of pearls in it, let me just say that. A fair few pearls and a beautiful range of pearls as well. I have also got coming up for you straight after the break today's must-have. We're kind of doing a bit of a back-to-back on it. So I'm going to be bringing to you we're not meant to have them, but we've got them because Tom's a sneaky little pickle and he's been and grabbed these. I've got these coming up for you straight after the break. As well as that, I've also got the tower coming up straight after that. So this is going to take care of all of your seed bead organisational needs. So basically, I've got oodles and oodles coming up for you in the show, including more of this face and more of these makes as well. And mine, yeah, I'll be here too. So we've got oodles coming up for you. We're heading on into a break.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, theme shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
So let's chat about how pearls come up with their different names. Because sometimes we'll just wang out these words that we'll expect everyone to know.
Welly wanging.
I love welly wanging. We used to do that at primary school and high school. Yeah. You ever heard of welly wanging? Sports day. You get your welly and you go between your legs and you try and throw it as far as you can. Anyway, my point is, we just use all of these different words, don't we? Like, we'll use baroque, we'll use keshi, we'll use all of these words, and we'll kind of maybe just walk over them, ignore them sometimes. A keshi pearl. So a keshi pearl, realistically, is to do with the size of the nucleus at first. Okay, so if we talk about, let's imagine this is a piece of carved shell. And don't forget, you can put different shapes into your mollusks and things like that. People put like little Buddhas in their mollusks and then it comes out looking like a Buddha pearl. It's really cool. Anyway, say this is a nucleus, the size of a nucleus that I put within a mollusk. I could then leave that mollusk for a year and it will grow a little bit of nacre around it. But the pearl will look really big because it's got a really big nucleus. With a keshi pearl, it's kind of magical because keshi pearls are derived generally from something the size of a grain of sand or nothing. Did you know that? Some keshi pearls have no nucleuses whatsoever, meaning it's literally just nacre. And nacre is the thing that we have to wait for. Nacre is the thing that makes a pearl expensive. Nacre is the thing that costs a lot. So it's almost like, it's not like this, but it's almost like the difference between paying for solid gold or gold flash. What you're getting here is your solid gold, if you will. What you're getting here is the layers and layers and layers. Now, the reason I think it's important to mention that is, and obviously different keshi pearls are different, and you know, sometimes they've got large nucleuses, sometimes they have no nucleus whatsoever. It's important to mention that because that is why we always say perfect round pearls are what you're going for, but then we'll sometimes bring you keshi pearls that are actually more expensive. It's because of the time it takes. Now, I'm about to give you a 1 minute clock on this, okay? Because genuinely, we weren't meant to get this. Tom's been a sneaky little pickle and he's sort of managed to grab this out of somewhere. This is an embargoed item. Today, for you this evening, you're getting it before anyone else is allowed to. Your clock is about to start. You've got 1 minute from now. 1 minute means that once that 1 minute time is up, the graphics will go live. The reason we do this is because basically people might come through on the web and grab it before everyone else, etc, etc. But this way we're kind of giving you all a little bit of a chance and we all get to see kind of the information and the price all at the same time. Now, this is a very, very, very generally expensive variety of pearl. So when it comes to a keshi pearl, in some keshi pearls, you know, in certain pearls, it can take a year for a millimetre of nacre to form on certain pearls. That's incredible, isn't it? If you're thinking about the size of these all over, knowing that they've got a really small nucleus. What you've got here is about 20 seconds, and I would be picking up the phone and dialing now if you're a phone user like myself. I'd be dialing now. Free phone number, press option 1. If you're a JewelleryMaker.com purchaser, just get ready to press, add it to basket, check out. 5 seconds on these ones available. Remember, it's free P&P, grab as many as you can. Your graphics are live now. There they are. Everybody gets a chance at this. Now remember that this is a high-end pearl. It's unique, it's individual. It's like you know, you're unique, you're individual. You will have your own sort of lumps and bumps, as we all do, but you'll also have your own beauty, your own personality, your own individuality. And what I have here for you is an individual strand that no one's been able to get up until this point. This is your first opportunity. I've got so many different pieces in here that look individual items. You know, you've got ones that look like hearts, I've got ones that look like teardrops, I've got ones that look like, you know, little ducks even. You've got really individual, unique items here. And today, we're bringing it to you at an incredible price point. What? Tom just said, do you know what, Becky? And I was this close to doing my usual answer to that, which is, no, I don't know what, but he sounds like a nice guy. I've said that pretty much every time someone says, do you know what, to me, since I was about 8, and still, it tears me up, it was hilarious.
It is quite funny.
Anyway, we have 300 of these available. Do you want it under £15? Do you want it under £10? Yeah. Under £9? Do you want it better than half price? All right, we'll do it better than half price for you if you do me a favour and put this in your basket. Because I don't know if you know this, but we have a thing called history, okay, on stuff, which basically means that in our in-house system, if we type in that code, it tells us like everything. So for example, you know, I might type in the code of, obviously not this because this is new to us by itself, but say, I don't know, cheap seed bead, and it can tell me every single kit it's been in, what the price of the kit was, who had the kit, it'll tell me when it was sold individually, what date, how long it was on air for, what price they went to, what the producer was, and everything, including the interest. So interest is how many people looked like they wanted it when the price was in and when the price went out. So basically, if we looked like there was loads of you with it in your baskets on the phone lines hovering, waiting to find out the price, we're able to kind of get away with a better price point. Obviously, we can't do it all the time because, quite frankly, management would catch on. They're not stupid. Unlike that voice, which I have no idea where it came
from. Where did that come from?
No idea where it came from. But yeah, we if you pop it in your baskets, you don't even have to check it out if you don't want to, but it does help us, it really does. So thank you all of you for checking out. I promise you I'm going to do under a tenner. Better than half price I'll do. Oh, swig of me brie, that was nice. So please do grab this whilst you can. Whilst you are, let me just say to you, this is a launch price offer. I can't guarantee this price point again. £8.95 today, should be £20, will be £20. Come 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, that is, about 12 hours away. Come 12 hours from now, unless you're watching on the repeat, by the way. If you are, higher future. Yeah, just to let you know that this price point that you're getting on air right here, right now, in the live show, so it's like, what time is it ish? 8 minutes past 8. 8 past 8. Anyway, that price point will only last until 8 o'clock. Come 8 a.m, it'll be back up to £20, £19.95 to be specific. So make the most of this. Genuinely, as I said, cashew pearls, honestly, are one of the more expensive pearls to get. And did you see the size of these? You're looking at around about 12 mil. So you're not a million miles away, 1.5 centimetres in some of these areas, are you?
I know, they're a really good size, actually. And the surface, I just keep getting totally drawn into this one here. Because it's...
This one?
Yeah, the second one in. I can't stop looking at it because it's really smooth surface, but you're not seeing them.
It's the light in here.
Oh, the colours.
When you get them home, you will.
Yeah, it's just like a fluid movement of colour across the surface.
Let me just pop the extender in. Here we go.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah. See it a little bit more now, can't you?
Yeah.
See? Red and yellow and pink and green, purple, orange and blue. There you are. I can see a rainbow.
Me too.
Come on, sing a rainbow, innit?
Yeah.
Listen with your eyes. No. That's what the song says, isn't it?
Is it listen with your eyes?
Listen with your eyes. Really. Michael's nodding
That's quite
ferociously.
tricky. That's quite tricky, listening
You did
with your
smell
eyes.
green, though.
That's true.
So, do you know what this would go great with? I've kept this purposely just to the side. I'm going to let you know, this is an exclusive, what I'm about to show you is an exclusive to JewelleryMaker. You can't buy it anywhere else. I've got 7 left on the planet. And we haven't, as far as I know, put a reorder in for this. As far as I know, we haven't put a reorder in on this.
I absolutely love that. I've not actually seen it before. I don't know how I've missed it.
Made exclusively for us. This is like 2 parcels worth in one piece. In fact, you know what? Totally honest, tell a lie. Tell a lie. I mean, what I mean by 2 parcels worth is I mean like, it's like the quantity, the amount. When we buy a parcel, we buy like half of that amount in a full parcel. But actually, if you think about it, I've got 1 different shade into 2, into 3, into like 4 different shades. So it's almost like 4 parcels in a way. 7 left in the world. Final closing price point and do today. Well done to all of you. Got that by the way. Well done, Caroline and Esther and Glenda and Susan and what? Caroline. I don't know. It's just a singable song noise name, isn't it? Like it's literally got a song in the title.
Yeah.
Caroline.
Oh, there's a line.
Oh, carols.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's loads of you basically. Right. Are we ready? I've never brought you this before. I think it's only been on air like once or twice. This is amazingly quality coolness. Because what you're getting here is... Do we get the bag with this, Tom? Do we get the bag as well, look?
No way.
Comes in a little storage bag as well. Does it? Does it? Does.
Does it? Oh.
You get a bag with it as well. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. So, straight from your bag, with your seed beads, fold it out, Velcro it on, job's a good un. This is organisation station central, whether it's for your large tubes, which can go across the 2 elasticated sections, or it's for your small tubes. And you've got 3 sides of it. So, let's say, this holds up to 60 of the 2 to 3 inch tubes, aka these ones, or it will hold, well, it doesn't actually say, it'll be 30, won't it? Yeah, 30 of the double tubes, like that. Or, of course, you could do a mixture of each. So you could have 60 of your little tubes across the whole thing, or 30 of your large tubes. You could have one for your large tubes, one for your small tubes. Because look how cool this is. So obviously it's not fully packed out, but let me just show you. It's the Velcro here, which is really nice, big, strong Velcro strip. Then folding it in on itself, and look, there's another Velcro strip here, so that once it's all packed up, say that's full, you see that's going to be really full, but it's still holding its shape. Pop that into the bag it comes in, which you can see pictured here on the box, and you're sorted. You're ready and wearing. So whether you have a caravan that you go to, or maybe, you go with someone else's for Christmas, because I love Christmas and I really do. But sometimes if you're travelling away to stay with someone for like 3 or 4 nights, you kind of want to take a bit of something to keep you entertained. Yeah. This would be great for something like that. Also, perfect for your craft fairs. Yeah. If you're going to a craft fair and you want to sit there and make your things, lovely that people actually get to look at your jewellery, beautifully made up like Deb's is, and for you to be able to sort of say, oh yeah, well actually they start off life just like these, and you can sit there and make.
Sit and make. Yeah.
It is popular. Okay, the graphics are in. I will just let you know, pre-orders on this when loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. So please, I encourage you to grab these whilst you can, because I can't see my pre-order list, but I can see the people who have been checking out in the last sort of minute or so. And there are many of you multi-purchasers already on that list, so it's so useful. And as you were saying, it's not just about your seed beads, is it?
No, because once you've worked through your seed beads, obviously you have the tubes, and I've got a collection of tubes at home because I can't throw them away. They're too useful.
Yeah, of course.
And using them with your findings or your sterling silver beads,
gold, rose gold, for example.
Yeah. Or the beads. Sometimes we get findings packs that have beads in, and I just collect all of those together and then use them in a piece. Yeah. So you could put your little metal beads in here as well, couldn't you?
Of course you could. Of course you could.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's only £9.95. £9.95. That's such a good price point. Can I just let you know? Good. I actually had a little look online before for the same one, and I could only see the large ones. I couldn't see the small ones anywhere else. So amazing that we're actually offering this to you today at such an affordable price, because obviously the larger one is larger and therefore quite a bit more expensive. Probably about 10 more expensive. Yeah. But that price point is brilliant. This is a proper travel size one. Or perfect as well, because you don't always want taller things. So for example, let me just do a little, I'm just going to get off my chair for a second. Say I've got the tall one, and I'm my height here. Do you know what, let's be serious about this. I'll take my shoes off. So, I'm this height now without my high heels on, and I've got the nice tall one here. That's brilliant. But if I'm at this height and say I want something here, I don't want to put a tall one on the top shelf, do I? Because there's no chance whatsoever I'd be able to reach that. Small one though, I would, because you wouldn't use the top layer, would you?
No.
So again, it's about using different sort of items for where they're needed. For it's like you wouldn't put if you're in my height, I can't have my glasses in my top cupboard.
No,
like me, homeware glasses.
Things you use.
Yeah, no, because there's no point. Because I'd never be able to have a drink of water again.
No.
But yeah, there's no point, is there? It's all about kind of usability, and things like this are great for little cupboards where maybe you can't fit the full ones.
Or also on your desk when you're working, to have that in front of you is much nicer than building a wall full of, with the double height ones.
That's true.
Because, you don't want them all stacked up in front of you like that, and you've got so many sort of options in terms of how many beads you can actually fit in there.
Yeah.
You're not going to be using more than that probably in a project at any one time.
No.
So to have them all in there, project based, you sort them out of your bigger storage, put them in there, you've got everything for that particular project.
And don't forget too, it's for Swarovski as well. You can put your Swarovski things in there as well as everything else. Well done, everybody. Now, I'm going to just slide this on screen for you now because I just want to let everyone have a chance to grab it whilst they can. And we've already, even though I only showed it like 3.5 minutes ago, and we've already had loads of people sort of messaging in about it. This strand is an exclusive to Jewellery Maker. What I mean by that is you cannot buy this strand anywhere else. This was made specifically for us. If you remember our birthday week, the Jewellery Maker's birthday week, not Mid-Show's birthday week, which is which is on the 1st November. But our birthday week in May, we had Marius, who is our wonderful connection in Gdansk, who came on air with myself, and we were talking to him about sort of, being able to get ranges of items and ranges of colour, and how tricky it can be, because although with, for example, amethyst, if I heated an amethyst, it can change colour to kind of what I want. When you apply heat and pressure to amber, it doesn't really have an effect on the hue. It's more to do with the effect of the sparkle that it gives you, and also its longevity. So you have to get something like this, to get this delicate and gentle ombre of colour, which is really delicate and gentle.
Yeah, it's really
tricky.
well done.
So I said 7 left in the world, and it is completely exclusive to us. So you can't purchase this anywhere else. As far as I'm aware, and my producer is aware, we have not put a reorder in for this right now. So, whether this is one gorgeous, elegant item that you just wear around your neck and you're ready and raring to go, or whether this is something you separate up, like I said, it is almost like 4 parcels worth that we've got here, because you've got this beautiful translation in colour. You have got, to be quick on those phone lines, okay, I've just been told I've got 5 of these available now, so please do grab them whilst you can. Genuinely, it is, quantity-wise, it's like 2 full parcels, or even 4 parcels if you take into account the different colours. And just look at how that colour sort of, rotates and revolves. Just look, you've got your really deep, almost cherry hues here, which, oh no, my other amber's been moved, which, by the way, goes really nicely with the big amber I've got, but then it translates into your honey tones, it translates into almost your cognacs, it translates in your beautiful lemons. It's a beautiful collection that you've got, really pretty, and they work together so well. Now, I've got 5 at this point, and today, you're a love, thank you, Michael, today I'm actually going to give you a final 7 deal. So I know 2 people have already checked out, which means that I've got, everybody pays the final low price, which is probably what you knew. But on air at $9.95, great deal. Today, though, your opportunity is only going to last a few more moments. 1 metre, everybody pays the final closing price point, and today, how satisfying is that? A giveaway deal at £69.95. It's getting to that time of year where it is harder to get amber. If you think about fishing amber, you think about the trickiness of actually fishing your amber. Very, very difficult, especially at this time of year. So grab it whilst you can, because let me just show you, let me show you exactly what I mean by this. Look, the darker, deeper ones, because I've got this coming up for you.
So well.
At 1:45. Hang on. But look, how perfect are they together? Absolutely ideal. 2 left in the world of this meter strand. I'm then moving on to those kind of hues. Look how beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous qualities there, matching up. And I've got a few of these on that strand. This is coming up a bit. 1 left, 1 left, 1 left. I am over allocated, but call me Becky. Oh no, over allocated. Yeah.
She's not actually over allocated.
No, but it does sound like a name, that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Well done, everyone.
I understood what you meant.
That's why I like you, Deb. One of the many reasons, actually. Amber oval pendant. Let me. Michael, you're so good. Can you just scooch the whole amber board round to me, will you?
Scooch it.
Scooch.
That's such a good word.
Scooch. Scooch. That's scooch. Scooch. That was a band.
What was scooch?
Not a very good one, from what I remember.
I've never heard. Oh, look.
Oh. Oh. Right, which one is it, me love? It's the oval sterling silver. Right, let's have a look. I've got plenty going on here. I'm going to say it's this one. Does it look like the picture, Tom? Look at that. Yes. Gosh, that is beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Now, this, I know, is not the traditional way of using it, but we are Jewellery Maker, and I don't have to do it traditionally if I don't want to. Use sterling silver wire with this, and use the Spellbinding Laura Binding Dragon's Eye DVD you got the other day.
Yep.
How amazing would that be as the pupil of a dragon's eye pendant? Obviously, it's not the traditional way of using it. And what I really like about this is, actually, I'm still look at this. Yeah, if you use a slightly finer wire, that we're looking at a 0.4 here, maybe a 0.25, do apologise, maybe a 0.25, you've actually got open space.
Yeah, 0.4
around the sides of that, and probably even a 0.4.
Yeah,
so you can
definitely.
really use this, you know, not just as a pendant, but as a connector even. This is a big piece of your amber that we've got here for you, and a beautiful item. That worries me. Why have you said that? Why have you said the target price, i.e. what we're meant to do? Rule breaking all evening this evening. Oh. Apparently it's been seen at this price point before, and that's just grinding Tom's gears. £7.95 for you today. What an incredible opportunity that is. I absolutely love that today. I think that is such a good price point. This is solid amber. 100%, you would be really hard stretched to buy that alone.
Yeah, you would.
For that price point. Yeah. Without the sterling silver.
Never mind having it in all of that silver and set.
No.
So beautifully, it's set so well.
So pretty. Oh my goodness, a huge well done to you. Beautiful to have amber for you as well, actually. It feels to me like it's been quite some time since we've actually properly seen it. I know we've obviously had like an amber weekend a while ago, but was a while ago, it seems like, and then we've had like none since then. So gorgeous that we're able to bring this to you this evening at that price point, especially as you've got free P&P. If you have just tuned in, hello. Oh. Because they're both water dwellers. Oh no. Very magnetic. Very.
It is, yeah.
Beautiful, that together, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
£7.95, right. Devon, Yorkshire, undisclosed location, Hertfordshire and Lancashire and Lanarkshire and Greater London, you've all got it in your baskets. You've not checked out yet. Please do so, because I'm that close to being over allocated, which means more of you want it, almost, than we have. Right. Yeah. Petals. Oh my goodness, I love this strand. This to me is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Restrand with a little bit of a longer cord. In fact, if you're really scrimped for time, you don't even have to restrand really, because if you took that off, if you sort of unpicked that, you'd have enough to actually add a clasp on there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you
with
would.
a little loop. Yeah. But yeah, restrand it, clasp on the end, done and dusted. what I've got for you here is beautiful sterling silver, stunning sterling silver spacers. So these are real deal sterling silver, the extra long ones. So I've got a pack here of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 spacers I've got here. How much generally are our pack of long spacers? Our 15 mils to a centimetre and a half spacers? Think about that. Then add in the fact that you've got individually carved petals. Now these petals are not resined together, which is what you may or may not expect. If I just turn this to the side and use a bit of space on the strand, you will see that they're drilled on the diagonal. If I tilt them that way, they're drilled on the diagonal perfectly so that when they are used and moved together, they naturally sit perfectly into one another. So that gives you this sort of falling autumn leaves kind of effect. I mean, you're looking kind of over the top of a canopy in this changing season, and you get that layer of colour. £19.95.
They're beautiful.
Now that is great when you're considering sort of the centimetre and a half curved tubes. As I've said, I'm sure they're usually about £12.95, aren't they? Are they? Usually about £12.95. I wouldn't say they're any lower than that because the shorter ones are £9.95, but these are the longer ones.
Yes, they're the longer ones.
So maybe £12.95 or even £14.95 for solid sterling silver. I think that's brilliant. And also, if you're thrifty and you want to make jewellery that goes a long way, all I'd need to do is pop a nice little cord or sterling silver wire through there. That's the centre of a bracelet. Put it on a slider maybe.
Yeah,
One bracelet.
And it's curved, so it works really well
Earrings.
as a bracelet.
2 bracelet, earrings, 3 bracelet, etc, etc. So it's going to be brilliant, isn't it? You're going to be able to make plenty with this, and everyone knows amber. It's called Polish gold, isn't it, or Gdansk gold?
Oh, is
it's
it?
often
I've
called.
not heard that.
Yeah, because it can often fetch a higher price for great quality than gold. Which actually, if you consider for its weight,
oh yeah.
Cognac flower connector now I've got for you. Let's use our peepers. I've not seen this one before.
I was looking at that one a minute ago.
Do you know how hard it is to cut a round out of amber? It's actually one of the hardest shapes out of amber. It's one of the most wasteful shapes of amber to cut.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Even more than that than you might expect. You know, we always say in a genuine gemstone, oh, the marquise is a lot of ways, the marquise, the marquise. Amber, actually, it's the round, is one of the most wasteful of shapes. I'm bringing you 3 rounds in this, and not just 3 rounds, 3 very 3D rounds.
Yeah, they're real globes, aren't they, of amber?
Proper globes. And I love that with these globes, can you see how it almost makes the actual petals look like they're changing colour? See that when the light shines on them? Look how 3D that is. Oh my gosh.
Good grief.
Absolute globe spheres of your amber that really does beautifully catch the light and gives this really 3D effect. Now this is totally new to me, this connector. I think it's beautiful. The amount of metal in it I can actually feel. I can feel the weight overall. Do you know what, actually? It's very unusual for... where's my weighing scales gone? Very unusual for us to do this, but I'm actually... Sorry, I'm going to actually weigh it. Obviously... the amber is taken into account with this, but obviously amber is quite lightweight. It floats on salt water, doesn't it? Which is one way you can test whether or not your amber is real, actually. You can do it at home. But yeah, let me just weigh this up, see how much we're looking at here. 3.17 grams. So you've got to be looking at about 3 grams worth of silver in this.
Yeah, it's got to be.
And that's just for the silver, let alone all of the workmanship that you've got on this. Also, just to let you know, this little G that you've got on there proves that it's your Gdansk design. That means we've actually had this designed in Poland itself. So really individual, really unique. A lot of work's gone into this. £16.95. That's for 3 globes. We're going down in price. That's for 3 globes and a lot of silver. I always say, don't I, that at this moment in time, before silver is processed, if you get about £4 for a gram, it's an all right price. You know, it's not atrocious. It's a pretty good price. Actually, what you're getting here is not only a better deal than that, but also all of those ambers as well.
Yeah.
Put this in the centre of a slider, that is going to look so expensive.
Or as a pendant.
Oh, nice.
Where it's a pendant and then put a drop maybe one of
A drop of amber.
the sort of, yeah.
Maybe one of these olives I'm going to
Yeah.
do later. Would you pick out the same colour, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, come back. Yes, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Maybe on a little stone silver head pin. That'd look really pretty.
It would.
Well done, there's loads of you coming in. I've got Fife in, I've got Dumfries, I've got Nottingham, I've got Cheshire in, I've got Greater London in as well. Sometimes when I talk louder for just a moment, it's because I know something's going to hit the floor. You still hear it though, apparently. Thankfully, it's a nice sturdy piece. Thank you so much, Michael. You're a love. Well done to you all on that one. Loads of you in on that. South Yorkshire, Knots is in as well. Swirl pendant I've got now. I'm just letting you know, I'm just doing a mini sort of amber showcase, as you may well have told, as I mentioned to you in my post earlier on. But literally what I've got is what I've got. So some of these are very low stock. I've still got a second kit to come, I've still got Sphene to come, I've still got oodles more to come, including the demonstration. So stick with us for the final few hours of your free P&P day. I don't have a huge amount of this one. We've had this one before. This one to me is like your unicorn-esque design. I think it's lovely. It's got this sort of spiral detail to it, quite magical. I love the way too it's got quite a helix sort of feel. It's got a lot of movement to it, because if I turn to the side, it's dead 3D.
And again, the way it's set in there is, it just looks like magic. It's how have they done it? You know, it's amazing.
I could have halved my make time with something like this, because what we could have done is that, if you look, we could have just done a single line of silver, single line that was totally flat. With us doing that, to get it that 3D, we've had to actually use quite a bit more silver, so a lot more effort. But doesn't it improve the design dramatically? Because you're getting this wonderfully ethereal movement, and that's what you look for in amber. You know, you look for that movement internally of textures, don't you? And you can see in this, that inner sparkle that you're getting is absolutely divine. Remember, there are different varieties of amber. Some amber is faked or faux, and some amber, although it has the name of amber next to it, you know, Marius himself has said shouldn't really be called amber because it's less than 1 million years old. These items are over 1 million years old. The trees that produced these and the island that they were sort of formed on doesn't exist anymore, really. I would love to do a half price deal. Only because I love getting a bargain, and I want you to get a bargain. And also I know amber is one of the best gifts to buy anyone, I think, because everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it, and they're always impressed. Wow.
Everyone knows it, hardly anybody owns it in comparison. In comparison to diamonds, you know, everyone knows diamonds, most people own diamonds. Even the likes of amethyst, everyone knows amethyst, most people own amethyst. Even pearls to an extent, you know, everyone knows pearls, quite a few people own pearls, you know, even if it's just one pearl on something. So few people own amber, but everybody knows of the Baltic gold, and this is what we're bringing to you. Bang on half price at £7.47. I genuinely think just to get the cabochon alone, you would be hard stretched to go to a gem event and buy just that alone. The only reason we're able to bring you this amount of beauty, this amount of work, this amount of texture, and that kind of price point is because, well, a few reasons. One, we often design our own pieces. So we're kind of making costs in one way but cutting costs in another. But also for the fact that, as I said earlier on, we work on the most minimal of margins and we want to give you exceptional deals and exceptional opportunities. Some of these items that we bring to you, you know, haven't been exclusively made. When we can do great deals, we will do great deals, and we're doing a great deal on this one for you today, as it is part of our showcase. Welcome and hello to Awesome April. I've got scintillating Stephanie. I've got captivating Caroline. I've also got I want you to think of a positive word beginning with G, please. Tom, I want you to think of a positive word beginning with D. And Kerry, I want you to think of a positive word beginning with J. Yes. Devilish Donna, says Tom. Ooh, devilish. What was your letter?
G.
Yeah?
Gregarious.
Gregarious. Gillian, you're in with us as well. Give you a different letter. Joyous. Joyous you could have had, but I'll give you a different letter. A K, Kerry. K. Delightful Deborah.
I've got an E. I need an E and an L. E and an L.
Elegant.
Excellent, Elsa. Elsa. Lovely, Linda's in as well. A. I've got an A. Amazing, Adriana. I've also got Sarah in with us. Outstanding, with an A. Outstanding. Close, but not quite right. Anyway. All of you there, all of you are lovely, and a huge, huge well done to you all. Many multi-buyers, possibly thinking of earrings, do you reckon?
I would be multi-buying, yeah. Earrings, definitely.
Set of earrings with
it?
Right, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Pair of earrings, beautiful. And using all them openings as well for something. And don't forget, you could use them to actually drop other elements from in sort of a, if you had it that way. So imagine a jump ring going through here and a jump ring going through there, because just to let you know, a jump ring can go through that bit, and maybe hanging, something like that.
Yeah, that would...
Cognac, anyone?
Very nice.
With A. Sorry, if I do this, that's me trying to sort of squint at the words, but I don't know why. Sterling silver. Right, okay.
Oh, I got 2 of these recently.
Why?
I'm going to make earrings. I'm going to put some chain through the centre. Wow.
No, I love this about you. When someone goes, I got 2 of them, I'm instantly expecting, because I've got one of those well-known charm bracelets. I want one for me and one for Eva. But whenever I ask you, you've always got this unusual design that I wouldn't think of. So I look at this and you probably think the same. Oh yeah, that well-known charm, I'd pop it on a charm bracelet. No. But Deb's going earrings. Tell me how.
All I'm going to do is put, I've got some chain on a reel. So I'm going to cut a length, decide how long I want them.
Right.
And put chain through the centre and then up to the top and just
into a shepherd hook.
Into a shepherd hook.
Oh, that's lovely.
Sorted, and they'll move and the light will
catch them.
Yeah, it's going to be fab.
That is such a lovely idea. Really nice. By the way, let's just say the name. You know Pandora?
Yeah.
Have you seen they've come up with they've got a whole new campaign now.
All right.
And they are known for their round charms like this, but they've now changed it so the base is actually a square base.
Well, the chain.
The chain almost is like an elongated shape. Anyway, because they've got all these new, they've got all of these new, so it's like a tape measure, sort of thickness and everything. Anyway, because of all this popularity again for Pandora charm bracelets, both types have gone woo. So if someone, because I think there was a huge push for it a couple of years ago, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And then to me, fewer of my friends had them. I think there's a new surge for it, basically. So a great one, although obviously it's not Pandora, a lovely way to maybe add something that's a genuine gemstone and a bit different to someone's design. This is, again, a very, very wasteful shape to create, because obviously we've had to cut the centre out of this. And then we've put within this solid sterling silver running all the way through. So you've got all of that sterling silver that goes on each side. There's a very small rivet in the middle where it's left open, so that sparkle really is enhanced. It's a beautiful design, a luxury look, a luxury piece, but not a luxury price. How much would you expect for one of those Pandora charms? Do they do genuine amber?
No, I don't think so.
I've never seen it. Doesn't mean they don't. I'm not forever sat with my nose pressed up against their window, but they might do, but I've never seen it. Would it be £20? £15? £12.95? No, probably not. No. But that is our price today. Jewellery Maker, sterling silver, and that beautiful amber. And remember, amber has been proven to have sort of relaxing properties about it, and it has been proven. Obviously, we're not usually allowed to talk about things like crystal healing because they're not scientifically proven, but amber has, because it releases a fragrance, which is why it's used in aromatherapy. You can actually burn amber like an oil burner, and it's been proven to have things that literally relax you and kind of stimulate the brain in a relaxing manner. So the fact that this will warm against your skin, and that's the only temperature it needs, sort of skin temperature, if you move this in your hand, that will be released, that beautiful scent, and it is the most gorgeous of fragrances. So fantastic that this is able to be against the skin, to have that luxury and history of true history, you know, outside of our capabilities to almost decipher history against your skin day after day. I think that's just beautiful. Well done, all of you. I have been showing you the olives shapes for quite some time now, and people have been sparking interest. These pieces, I am bringing to you the final few of them today, and I just want to let you know that we know they're going to be extremely popular, in particularly as they're beautifully 3D, they're wonderfully unisex, they are open up to your design, so you can put these with gold, silver, antiques, bronze, copper, whatever you want. But not only that, you have also got one of the most expensive looking colours, your butterscotch hues within here. This is your chance, hopefully, to get this star by. I am bringing to you an epic amount. Now these will come on a strand. We've taken them off the strand so you can really appreciate their individuality, because sometimes I think, you know, individuality of a gem is what you go for, so you need to be able to see it. This is just divine.
Look at that.
The magical mysticism of amber. So if you don't know exactly what amber is, if anyone says it is a tree sap, then technically that's incorrect. It's actually a resin, which is used as a protectant. Similarly, in a way, as to how a mollusk will protect itself by creating a pearl. And what you get with a resin, which a sap doesn't do, is you get, in essence, a longevity as well as viscosity. So resin is a thicker viscosity than that of your sap. And it's this viscosity that makes your literally millions of year old amber that I'm showing you now so captivating. Because were it just a sap, essentially anything that brushed by it back millions of years ago, they would have just sort of brushed past on by and it would have been fine. But the reason you get hidden treasures which baffle the world of archaeologists and biologists and gemologists is because the resin itself is so viscous that historical creatures can become attached to this. And that is one of the reasons you get this almost undecipherable texture internally that adds beauty and sparkle and intrigue and makes every single one as individual and as unique as you are. Now what I have in here is a variation of colours, and these variation of colours are achieved in different ways, because again, remember that these are essentially from a tree that was formed on a sort of distant island. That over the millennia, obviously trees grow, but they then, you know, naturally fell, don't they? So they were naturally fell, and these pieces escaped into the water. And even that was quite miraculous, actually, because the water they fell into was a fresh water at a point. And then fresh water over movement of land over time met salt water. And as soon as even a small amount of salt water enters fresh water, it obviously becomes salt water, which is why we're able to get these, because they float. But what I have here for you is that differentiation in the texture, but also, and this is one of the most exciting things about this strand, the differentiation in colour. Now, when I was on with Marius, who is our provider of this in Gdansk, I was on with Kleshner. And in the break, in the bit in between, Kleshner said, I've actually got some butterscotch amber. And he said, wow, how many pieces? And she said, I'm sure she just had one or maybe two. And they were her mother's. And Marius said, keep hold of them. They do not happen often. And she was like, oh, really? He said, yeah. Most expensive colour is your butterscotch colour, because it is very rare. It is also a signifier that it's quite an old piece. So as you get different agings in items, they change colour, and amber does change colour over years, but over years and years and years they will change colour. So it's one of the more tricky colours. Now, an interesting thing that Marius actually mentioned to us was that the butterscotch colour, which to me is what I'm bringing to you here, it's very, very, very similar, is actually trickier to get and trickier to naturally get than even to find an insect in your amber. He then later went on to say that at the moment we're looking at about 1,000 in one piece having an insect in it. So it's incredible that you are guaranteed to get pieces, at least 2 pieces on this strand of that more beautiful oxidated colour, because that's what this is. It's kind of like almost like little oxygen bubbles. I am bringing to you some of the oldest colours as well with the cherry. I'm bringing you generally some of the younger colours with the lemon as that beautiful sparkle, and I'm also bringing to you that wonderful elegance of the sort of cognac honey colour. All of these shades on one strand in some of the biggest pieces we've seen. Today, for one of the biggest opportunities we've seen at £49.95. Now, the fact of the matter is, as you can quite rightly see, these are massive pieces. That's something I've not really mentioned. These are huge pieces. Let me just prove to you a quick point here about its sizability. So, do you remember I brought to you, which is the largest piece I've brought so far? This piece is largest. So, do you remember how I brought to you this and I was like, that piece is absolutely huge. That piece is one of the largest pieces. It's massive, it's massive. And it is, it's huge. If I show you this next to it, you can see it's a pretty similar size. But then look, when I turn that to the side. So we realistically could be slicing this in two and making 2 of these whopping pendants from it, but we haven't. We have given you that luxury of amber on skin, that beauty of a 365 degree sort of quality of light that can angle around this. We've not gone, right, let's slice it in half and get more out of it. We want to give you that luxury. And remember, it is a luxury because truly what you're getting when you get amber is something artisanal. This isn't something everyone gets to work with, is it? This really is something very artisanal, something very special indeed. I have some high street stores in Chester, which is a city, and I have some high street stores that stock 0 amber at all. And it won't be because it's not sellable, because amber is. Amber, as you know, is one of the best known gemstones on the planet. It'll be because it's so tricky to get. So tricky to get, let alone to work into and set your own designs. When you're working with this, what does it say about your jewellery company or about the pieces of jewellery that you're gifting? Because to me it says that you are qualified to work with it. For me it says that you have that artisanal experience. But also, for me with something like this, it means you can be very, very simplistic. Or, let me show you this design, if I may, quickly. Or, it means you can do something quite out there with it. So, although this isn't the same like-for-like piece, this is a Rachel Norris piece, she did this the other day, but just as a like-for-like design, actually just because it came up on my feed first up, but yeah, how perfect is that as an item? And you can just close that within your design. I think it's going to work absolutely beautifully, don't you? Oh, hello. It's so lovely. It's really pretty, isn't it? And look at this little rascal. Doesn't that look like it's catching one of these? Let me move it. Doesn't it? Oh, give me back my acorn. I've no idea. I don't know, I know. Anyway, isn't that cute? But you could do something like that with it. By the way, I was just also researching butterscotch. I've got a piece of butterscotch amber. Now, be honest, that is not a million miles off that colour, is it?
No.
£119. It's not a million miles away. Anyway, huge well done. I think they're gorgeous, don't you?
They'd make really nice little acorns. They're the right size and shape.
And you could do the acorn cup in whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Silver clay. Polymer clay.
Yeah.
You'd do a good polymer clay piece, you would.
Yeah. I keep asking for polymer clay.
Do you? You are so good at polymer clay. I'm still obsessed with that mermaid you did. Okay, I'm going to bring to you your Cabochon marquise coming up for you. And this one, I just want to triply check I'm showing you the right thing. Here it is, I am. Oh, no, not that one.
Ooh, that one's nice. I haven't got this one. I've got a big box that I'm collecting all my amber in.
Why is amber collectible for you?
please?
It's a gemstone my mum sort of first got me interested in because she's into archaeology and history, and so she's drawn to amber because of its age, and because of the fact that it's got time trapped inside it, and so it has that association with my mum for me. So I'm always drawn to it. Every time we get a new strand in or a new connector in, I have to stock up and
grab it. Do you know what I love about this one in particular? Look how articulated this is. It's really articulated lovely. All the way down there to all the way up there, but also articulated fully both ways. It's almost hinged.
Yeah, it is almost hinged.
But that is fab because say I wanted it as a bracelet, I need it to be able to arc that way, and it does. Say I wanted it as a necklace, but not as a drop-down pendant, but as like a chain here and a chain here. I need it to be able to do that way, and it does.
Yeah.
So I might be getting myself a few of these. £11? And that it? That's really good. Oh, hello. That's sensational. £8.95. And are you looking at what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Use your peepers. Open. Can you see? So you can open them up.
Yep.
So if you just wanted to take them off, then you could. That's kind of what helps with that. Oh, earring.
Yeah.
Earring pendant.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a set of earrings and that as a gift.
I know, for £8.95.
Someone would probably thought you'd spent like, what,
30,
80 quid?
40, just on the...
I'm talking about if it was on a chain and everything.
Oh, no.
But I think that is a gorgeous price point. I really do, for what you're getting. And that lovely marquee shape in the centre there.
I know, that's a really gorgeous shape and size.
And
it looks like just a drop of like honey or something
what's that word?
Manuka honey.
Manuka, thank you, yeah. Can I remember that word? Of a type of honey. Manuka. Manuka.
Manuka. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, yeah. It's just been...
Pardon? What was that
It's just
again?
been...
That is the best amber impression I've ever heard. That was brilliant. Yeah, I like that. That, I think, looks so beautiful. I really enjoy that. And remember, if you do want to make this a little bit more dramatic...
Oh, yes. Oh.
Our first item of the showcase.
That works really well together, doesn't it?
Ooh. Yeah, that's going to look beautiful. Well done, well done. That one is extremely popular, extremely popular. Seen this piece of amber?
I know, I can't not see it.
£5,870 for a piece of amber. It's not set into jewellery, but it's massive. Okay, I'm moving on now to flower. I've done that. I've done that already. Go on. Do you know what? Let's do the drop bead charm. Cognac. This one?
I don't know, I was thinking, is it that one?
Sterling silver? Does it come with sterling silver? Is it that one? That's not it, no. This one? No, that's not really that one, is it? Sterling silver? Sterling silver? No, that's not it. It's not that one, I've done that one. This one? This one? That one? I've not got any more. No. These ones? These ones?
Ah.
That's a kit. I've got no others. It's a little charm. Oh, no, hang on. Sorry, it's hidden underneath one. This one.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Oh, I like that one.
With woo. With?
Very wit woo.
Yeah? With that on a bracelet. Maybe one on each side of either or. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. That is going to be beautiful. For this one alone, now bear for me in mind, that is solid sterling silver. It's a sizable amount of sterling silver, and it's been oxidised as well.
Yeah.
So that's added work. Today, it should be £17, just shy of.
This price point with 3p&p, not to be ignored. Make the most of those final moments because you've only got about an hour's left now of the live show with your 3p&p. £12.95 for that. Look at the glimmer and the glamour and the sparkle and the shine and how workable it is.
It's a beautiful shape.
Especially as it's like a drop of amber.
It is like a drop.
You imagine dropping, don't you?
Really fluid.
And such a sheen on the surface and internally as well. It's really interesting look, I think.
That's gorgeous.
A beautiful design here for you. Really pretty on a necklace.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Even on a kumihimo.
Oh, yes.
Because that is big enough to go through a fair few kumihimo things, isn't it? You know, like maybe an 8 strand or whatever. Yeah. Depends on what material you use.
Yeah.
Stop that
if
through.
You use a
wow.
0.4 thickness and do an 8 strand kumihimo. If you pull it so it doesn't then grow while you're wearing it, then that'd fit through there.
That is so good.
Definitely.
Or if you're a Viking knit.
Shibori ribbon.
Shibori. Ooh. Basically the zoodles you can do with this, so grab it whilst you can. Now, we are going to head on into a break. After the break though, we've got this kit coming up and a demo, so don't go anywhere. We will be back.
Wake up and tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 a.m. for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 a.m. every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Are you new to Jewellery Maker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
When I look at this kit, I think that is so elegant. When I look at this kit, I think it's something that you just kind of want to luxuriate in. The colours are so divine and so elegant and so beautifully dainty without being too, and I hate this word, girly. I hate that word.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a description, but do you know what I mean? What you've got here is elegance that you can sit back and enjoy and luxuriate in, because the qualities and colours are so beautiful, whether you're thinking floral, whether you're thinking vintage, whether you're thinking bridal, whether you're thinking, you know, it doesn't really matter. You've got quality in here that is so relaxed and easy to wear, yet very refined. I know this sounds, I know actually, I don't think it does sound silly, but you know that there are certain colours that are maybe you could imagine a certain type of person wearing. So for example, let's say, you know, like a bright neon pink and a yellows and that sort of thing. I could imagine someone quite loud and quite over the top and quite fun and bubbly wearing something like that. Something like this, you would imagine they've got a really sort of discerning palette, you know, they've got a good judgment. It's that kind of colour that is very refined and elegant, and I love that we've gone with the elegance, not only in the seed bead, but also the elegance of 2 strands of genuine pearls and a wonderful ornate clasp that is magnetic clasp that fits in beautifully.
That clasp and the size of the pearls, it couldn't be better matched.
No.
Match made in heaven, definitely.
And it looks so beautifully sort of paired as well when it comes to the sheen of the pearls and that intensifying, almost energising sparkle of the clasp.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. Absolutely amazing. as a
This kit is your Tea Rose kit, and boy is it. It's just dusky and elegant and refined, and I love everything you've made with it. I popped this necklace on earlier on, and to be honest, I keep forgetting to sort of mention it because it's so comfortable. I kind of keep forgetting I've got it on. But it is stunning. It's not too showy, it's not too over the top, but it has a true elegance and ease about it, doesn't it?
I think it's one of those necklaces that looks more than the sum of its parts, and it's incredibly simple. You couldn't get anything much more simple than the necklace itself in terms of just being threaded pearls and seed beads.
Threaded on simply.
Yeah.
With your clasp that does up easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, it's divine. And one thing I do just want to sort of draw your attention to on this is exactly what we're getting in here. Because this clasp, and I've seen it by itself before, but this clasp alone is, was it £12.95?
Yeah.
£12.95 this clasp is by itself, okay? And I think I'm going to give you the opportunity maybe to get it by itself maybe in a bit. So if you do just want the clasp, then do just grab the clasp. That can happen. This by itself is £12.95. So let's put that in our mind, because what I'm then going to bring to you is not just the two big tubes, which by the way are 11.0 and 8.0, and you're getting the matte white and the transparent tea rose, but you're also getting these two stunning strands of your delicate and dainty pink, remembering pink freshwater pearls when they're natural in colour is sort of second down the rung in most rarity, so you can get sort of the darker brown colours more often, you can get the custardy colours more often, you can get the cream colours more often, then you can get the white, and then after that in scarcity is this colour just below the purple, so you have to pay more generally. Two full strands of that, which all in all will come to just shy of 80 centimetres worth of pearls. Nearly 80 centimetres worth of pearls. All of that together, today, under £40. Now it is under £40, so £12.95. What would you expect for these? 15 each? £24.95 is actually your price point today. So, do you mind if we just say to you £4.99 each?
Oh no.
£4.99 each.
Didn't
Let me break it.
register.
Can I break it down this way as well? Can I just say, if we get rid of the £12.95 from that, what's left over? £12, is it? It's £12, isn't it? £12. So £12 for 2 strands of genuine pearls. That would make them just £6 each. And then you're getting the seed beads for free. Oh my goodness, seriously. So imagine £12.95, and like I said, I will give you the opportunity to get this by yourself, but you've got £12.95 there, which would make these pearl strands £6 each, and they're free.
That's amazing value.
Look, that is amazing
And
value.
there's no way, when you actually look at the components in the kit, there's no way you would ever think that, is there?
No chance. No chance. Not on your Nelly. That is astonishing.
That's amazing.
And look at the other things you've made. I mean, it's just beautiful. It really is. I love the motif that we're actually going to talk about and learn that you've got running in the earrings, but also in the pendant. I love how, actually, seed bead wise and design wise, that's quite big. However, because of the colours and the translucency in the sheen, it's not like, look at me!
No, it's subdued and it's sophisticated, I think, as a kit.
Oh, there's a swarm of people coming in on this one.
I'm not
continue.
surprised. But as a kit, I just think it's a really sophisticated combination and colour combination. And the pieces that I wanted to make, I wanted them to reflect the quality of the pearls. And this is, I thought, something you could, sort of, something for the opera, you know, or to go out to the theatre in a nice little black dress and out to dinner. And
the type of things for afternoon tea.
Yeah.
You know, little afternoon tea out with your family or your girl pals. Gal pals. But it's beautiful. Well done to Jane and Glenda and Noreen and Christine and Sandra and Caroline and Jean and Jane. And well done to Denise and Deborah and Gertrude and Collector. Well done to Francis. Well done to Collectors in the Outer Hebrides, Tyne and Wear. You've got yours. Collector in Somerset, Collector in Cheshire, and a Collector in Aberdeenshire as well. A huge well done to all of you. People are dillying and dallying with it in their baskets, but do not dilly nor dally because you want to grab it right now. Just to remind you, we'll probably bring you this cloth by itself, £12.95. You've then got these 2 strands and you've got the beautiful tubes as well, so that is an incredible deal. So a huge well done to you all. It really is fantastic, and you get a free demonstration. So what I like to do, this is just me, but I like to sit at home, call in my order for my kit, and then what I do is I make a note of the date and time so that when I get my kit, I watch it back on YouTube and I don't have to go, what day was it? Who was it? I've just made a note of it and then I skim past, and there we go. Go to it.
So you're a clever little cookie when you want to be, aren't you?
When I want to be.
I'm just getting you back.
For what?
I don't know, some comment
I don't know. I don't even know.
I've forgotten.
Anyway.
What was it you said earlier? I don't know.
Can't remember.
Slipped straight through my brain.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah. That's it, that was a donkey. Right, so
well done everybody.
what we're going to do then, the earrings and the pendant are both exactly the same, but then they're finished off differently, obviously. So if you choose pearls that are around about the same size, and I'm using some white Fireline or Wildfire, can't remember which one, Wildfire, and size 10 beading needle. So we've got our centre pearl on the thread already, and then the matte white seed beads, we've got 9 of those. So what we're going to do is then bring that around the outside of the pearl and back through in the same direction and then we're going to do exactly, so I'm just going to pull that through a bit, exactly the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then back through, so around the pearl, back through the pearl and pull it on there. So that's now going all the way round, but we've got 2 little gaps either side, so what we need to do is fill those in. So all I'm going to do is go round those 9 and then just take the next seed bead and come all the way around the other 9.
What are
and
these seed
fill in
beads?
the gap. You found something?
Yeah, I'm just looking at these colours and I was like, oh, those colours go nicely. And then I was like, I've never seen that shape before in my life.
No, I've not seen that one. What's that one?
We'll find out. They're coming up in a bit.
Oh, nice.
As is my sphene in this hour, don't forget.
That's good. I do like sphene. Right, so we're now going to basically peyote around. So pop one of your beads on, one of your white beads. This one through the next one. So this is basically like doing a tubular peyote, but we're keeping it flat rather than letting it come up into a tube. So go around, and I'll just bring the other one in that I've just done, so you don't have to watch me going all the way around. And what you'll end up with is that. So we've gone all the way around. It's a bit like a little flower now. And then, so check which way we're going. So now what we need to do for our next row is move up to the pinks, and we'll just put those into the gaps. So because you're keeping the beadwork flat, the sort of castle turrets are getting a bit wider apart, so you've got more space and can pop in a bigger bead. So if you take the size 8 and you go all the way around into those gaps, it looks sometimes like it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, I can't even say that, and not all of the gaps are the same size, but they are. They're just trying to fool you. So once you work round with the 8s, it will sort of align much better. So pop the next one on. So like we were saying with the other tube of size 8s, when you use size 8, they actually work up a lot quicker than obviously your 11s or your 15s. Mm-hmm. So all the way around. Oops, don't get caught on your pliers. One more. And then into the last of your white ones and step up into the next row for your pink. So then what I would do is then take 2 of my matte white size 11s and go across the gap there and fill in each of those spaces. So it's telling you where to put the beads. So go all the way round and you'll end up with that one, which is then completely wrapped around your pearl. Mm-hmm. So now what we're going to do is start working up along the sort of the drop. So if I bring the earrings in. So what I did was I brought the needle and thread out through, so through one of the two that I just added in that previous row. So it's coming out there. And what I'm going to do is take one of the white, one of the pink, one of the white, if it wants to go on the needle, and then just bring it backwards across. So we're going to go across the three. So a white, a pink, a white, and come through and back out where the thread. Ooh, hang on.
That's a nice little
got
owl
myself-
impression.
Oh, was
Oh,
it?
what have
I've
you
got
done
I've got
there?
myself all knotted up.
Do you know what? Let me
undo
quickly
it.
show you this clasp, just because
Yeah.
the graphics are on screen and you know what it is already, because
Yeah,
one
it's
of them
coming
came in
up.
the kit. So this is up for you now. It's on your screen right now. It's the same one that you got in the kit. It's a lovely detail. Lovely sparkle, lovely design. Now there should be price on this is $12.95, and that's the
Yeah,
information that's written down before me, and you saw
Yeah,
that on my
we
computer
we
before.
were checking that earlier.
It
Yeah.
said $12.95, but
Yeah.
apparently it has been shifted recently in price, so it's $10.95 for you today. As we said though, it should be $12.95, $10.95, so even better opportunity now for you to really grab the bargains. Like we said, you know, it did state that it's $12.95, but because it's been moved down in price literally the other day, we're going to copy that for you, because so it's fair for everyone. So yeah, $10.95, that's on your screen right now. And by the way, that's my sort of ethereal.
Isn't that like the love story
Yeah,
music
the
that
love
they used
song
to have?
on BBC Radio 2, isn't it? Or 4. Yeah, it is. But you are going to fall in love with this strand. It's coming up for you in a little bit. Deb, I'm back with you.
Okay. So what we've got then is those three there, then coming across, and we're stitching back through the three. So you're following the pattern underneath and just pull that through. And then we need to bring our needle and thread back up to that layer that we've just put on. So stitch that back through. And then on the earrings, then what I did was I added in like the extra little pattern. So to do that, take one of your size 8s and then repeat the pattern that we've just done. So one white, one pink, one white, and then another one of the size 8s. So that's then putting 5 beads into the space where we had 3 previously. So they're just going to then sit with those 2 extra ones sort of offset. So you need to then bring your needle and thread back up. So come through the first number 8, size 8 bead, and then back through those 3. So that is the process to then work your way up, and you can make this section as long as you want, working up. So you could finish it off there if you wanted like shorter earrings. And then at the top we've got that little white section there. So to do that, all I did was add in 4 of the size 11s. 2, 3, 4. And to connect it into your shepherd's hook, all I do is pop a head pin, a standard head pin, through the last row of seed beads and put 2 little, so like eye pin loops on there, either side, and I've just connected it onto a great big jump ring. The other option is to use smaller sections of chain and have the loops that are on the link rather on either side and just stitch them in. So that's a couple of different options if you haven't got a head pin and you wanted to use chain, or if you haven't got any great big jump rings. Yeah, the chain works just as well, so just stitch the link onto the beading.
I got you.
And that's that.
Don't
So
forget, I
that's-
did beading foundation for you before, actually. Your backing
Yeah.
foundation and your ultra suede.
Yeah.
And that's that.
And that's that.
Thank you so much. I said they look like little medals, don't they? I love the idea of doing that motif and just doing loads of them.
Yeah.
Or even...
Yeah. Oh, you could.
I was watching Miss
Yeah.
Congeniality last night. Don't know if you've seen
Oh,
it.
that's a really good film.
Oh,
I like
it is.
that.
It's a very good
Yeah.
feel-good film. I'll be
is.
honest, it's not aged brilliantly, but it is fantastic. Miss Congeniality.
It's a girly sort of film, really.
It's about
but-
Sandra Bullock, who
Yeah.
is like in the FBI, and then she has to go undercover into a beauty pageant. You've never seen Miss Congeniality?
I can't imagine, Tom.
Right, film night out, we are seeing Miss Congeniality. It's brilliant. Oh my gosh, it's brilliant. Anyway, so let me let you know that I have got Sphene coming up for you. Titanite, if I may. I naturally knew it was Titanite before I knew it was Sphene. Titanite is coming up for you very, very, very soon. Also, I have got coming up for you things in front of me that I very rarely get to see, including these amazing looking seed beads that I've never seen and hardly ever get to see.
Oh, do you remember when we put them in water?
I so do. That was so much fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Tom going, no, no, no. Yeah, you can put them in water. Stop trying to spoil our fun, tall Tom.
Oh, it's
Tom
Friday
was
night.
a tree once, you know. Famous. Anyway, these look really cool when you put them in water, and we did on air.
They do.
We put under the camera, we put it in a big bowl, and we put water over it.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, it looked
Just
amazing.
went ding, didn't
Honestly,
it?
yeah. So imagine doing like floating tea lights in this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so cool. So what I like about these is
look
they
at
look
that
lovely,
piece.
and they do. They look unique and individual.
Put them up the other way. Look at this one.
Ah, look at how incredible. Which one do you want to see next?
That one, that one, that one.
That one? Oh, look at those. Oh my gosh, what a unique colour. What a unique colour that one is.
Yeah.
Wow. Which one next?
That's like a teal blue. Which
Michael,
one next?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7? 7. This one
7.
here. 7. Ooh, that's a lot of the greens.
Ooh.
Which one next, Kerry?
Again, that's actually got a lot of blue in with the green.
Ooh, yeah, but look at it up close.
Look, bronze.
1. Ooh, 1 from Tom. What about... Ooh, yeah. What about you, other Tom? Which one? Number between 1 and 7? 6. Yeah. Ooh. I'll go for
Which one have
this
you
one,
seen?
because I've not seen that one. 4.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, turn it up the other way. It looks like an alien face. It's a grey. It is. It is.
I honestly can't see it.
Kerry saw it.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what aliens I know of. I've never seen. I've never seen E.T. Is that what
No,
E.T.
it's not
looks
an
like?
E.T. No.
No.
No,
it's
like
oh,
a
tell you
grey.
what,
You know, like a-
Coneheads. Do you remember the Coneheads? That was a brilliant
No.
film. Anyway, the point is, every single one has different personality. Is there a point, says
Pointless.
Tom? Let's be honest. Yes,
Yeah.
there is. They all look individual. They all look unique. And that is a great thing with your jewellery. You're going to get something unique and individual with these. We do not have a massive amount of things like this in the box. Literally, 12 months ago, we didn't have these. So I will just say to you, grab them whilst you can. They're all totally individual. They're all going to have... And also, I like that you can use them front and back.
Yeah, you can.
The
Yeah.
quality from the front is often the quality of the back as well. You get kind of the different sheen sections. So beautiful for you to be able to add this. Well done to everyone. And just that you know, Titanite coming up for you very soon in the next few minutes. Also, well done to all of you. I've got to move on because we've just done... Yeah, of course you can. We've just done your rose tea beautiful kit, and this actually I think will be quite a nice addition.
Oh. Oh, 4 millimetres? No, they look bigger. Are they 5?
How much is this going to, Tom?
There's a lot there.
What?
6.
This bundle is amazing. What I'm bringing to you right here, right now, is a beautiful, big, sturdy strand. I'm bringing to you your 10mm, which are the largest ones here. You're looking at about centimetres worth in size there. I've also got for you your more dainty and your more delicate size, where we're going to be looking at about the 6, did I say 6mm? 6mm, yeah. 6?
6 and 10, yeah.
So you've got here two beautiful sizes, which as you can see work great together because you don't always want to work with the same gemstones the same size. Do I want something delicate? Yeah, I go for the top one. Want something a little bit bolder? Fine, go for the bottom one. Want something that has a focal? Great, I'll work them in together. What I'm bringing to you though is not just the opportunity to swap and choose in that way. I'm bringing the opportunity to go big and bold, little and dainty, then a mix and match, because I'm actually bringing to you 4 full strands here. Now this is 4 full strands at a showstopper style deal. Okay, they're £2.49 each. These are genuine gemstones. £2. Can I just say as well, these are genuine natural gemstones. These aren't dyed quartzite or anything. This is genuine rose quartz. 4 strands, one price, £9.95. That is astonishing.
It is.
That is incredible.
And looking at the consistency of colour across all 4 of those strands,
yeah,
is fantastic, because it means, as well, with having those different sizes,
yeah,
that you've got the perfect suite, or the perfect sizes to actually make a suite of jewellery.
Yeah, you do.
Because, you know, you've got the smaller ones for a bracelet, although they're not tiny.
No.
There's loads there.
Sorry, I just wanted
They'll go on forever.
I just wanted to measure up a strand, if I may.
Oh, they're
so
going
let
to be...
me grab for you. There you go.
They look really long.
They do.
Yeah.
What's she guessing? We usually do. I always say
reckon-
our average is 38. Would you?
Yeah.
Let me show you.
I reckon
Here you are.
that's
Here's me. I've got to turn my ruler upside down. But here you are.
44 centimetres.
So let's have a nosy. They're officially 38 centimetres, but
That's
30
ridiculous.
there. That one there, 30.
Oh.
Hang on, Lex. Look at that. Look at that. That is a huge, just shy of
That's
40
40.
centimetres worth that you've got here. But even if we just play it down to 38, you've got over a metre's worth, haven't you? Over 1.5 meters.
Yeah.
A metre and a half of gemstones at £9.95. I've brought you a metre of gemstones at like 80 quid before.
Yeah,
I know it isn't rose quartz, but still.
But
that
the
is
quality of that rose
incredible.
quartz is really good.
It's natural. Normally I would expect it to be that good of colour and saturation were it dyed, but this is not.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic.
That is so good. So good. Do grab these ones whilst you can, because, that's another thing I will say. If you kept your eye on London and New York Fashion Week, last month, you will have seen that the likes of, many different brands actually for spring, sort of the end of this year, beginning of next year, are working with baby pink colours. It's a very big, nudes and the baby pinks are massive for the beginning of next year, it's said, if the likes of, Chanel are to be believed. So yeah, what a great fashion-forward move that would be to add to your collection.
Definitely. I think as well, they'd work perfectly with that kit that we've just done, because of the colours. But do you know, the thread in there being that bright fluorescent hot pink, I think it distracts from the colour of the rose quartz.
Yeah, take it out, because you wouldn't really be able to tell the jewel hole then, would you?
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't see it. They're gorgeous. I love them.
That kit, mind you, is still available.
Looks fantastic, doesn't it, with those in?
That's a really good idea, putting them together. That is an absolute bargain. Can I just say to you too, it's charity season coming up. It's that time of year. I know, because I work for a charity, and at this time of year, you're doing all your tendering and everything. But it's that time of year where fun money raising for charities is a big thing. These kind of colours for so many charities. Yeah. Cancer awareness charities, young people charities. If you did each of them and even just sold them for charity, a pound
Stretchy
each,
bracelets.
whatever.
Yeah.
For just
really
one
quick,
gemstone,
really
I mean.
simple. Yeah.
Okay, I've got for you now nylon cords in loads of different colours. Oh, do you remember when we used to play the alliteration game? The alliteration colour game.
Yeah.
I'm a bit more sensible since then now, haven't I?
Yeah, you've.
Yeah, I have. I've grown up a lot since then. Anyway, look at that
nice colour.
brilliant blue. Is that lovely?
Brilliant blue. Yeah.
What do you think this one is?
That's definitely. I don't know, because that's a really difficult colour to
Gracious
describe.
grey, I'd say.
I don't even know if it is a grey though.
No, it's not.
It's like a steel
A
blue,
sassy
yeah.
steel, yes,
Sassy
it
steel.
is.
Nice
yes.
one.
Gorgeous.
Nicely whispered,
I love that.
Michael.
Nicely whispered.
Yeah, nicely whispered.
I've got in here for you your ravishing rose.
Ooh.
I've also got, what would you say that is? Perfect peach.
Yeah, yeah, let's go peach.
And then with this one,
Marvellous
I've
mint.
got Marvellous mint. Oh, steel ginger peridot rose.
Steel ginger.
Well, all right. I don't know where
You
they get their
cheated,
ideas
Michael.
from. I'm bringing to you your nylon pop, and what you're getting across the board on this is 0.4 mil. So this be about your thickness. I don't know why I said it like that. This be about your thickness. I sound like a pirate. This be about your thickness. 0.4 I've got here for you, so it's going to go through plenty of your designs, including the Kumihimo one we said for that amber charm.
Yep.
By the way, if you love amber, I did a mini amber showcase earlier on. Look back on JewelleryMaker.com. But yeah, they'd be great through a design like that. But also 70 metres on each. So how many metres across the board? 70 times 5 equals 350. So 350 metres for £14.95. About 4p per metre, just off the top of my head.
Oh, I tell you, you're amazing.
4p per metre.
That's a ridiculous price, isn't it?
Especially
because
do you know what? We never break this down, but I'm going to. Because we say 4p per metre and then we talk about haberdasheries and how much you can spend for haberdasheries or whatever.
Yeah.
But let's say that's.
I think a ball of string would
That's
cost more
80.
than that.
I'm going to measure out 80, 100. This is a metre's worth here, a metre. So that, if I were to do a wish bracelet, is 1 bracelet, 2 bracelet, 3 bracelet. I've run out of arm. 3 bracelet, 4 bracelet, 5 bracelet. Let's say 6 bracelets by the time I've done like a little clasp on the back or whatever. Or a little knot, because that's all you need, isn't it, for a wish bracelet. I've got plenty left over here as well. But yeah, let's say 5, 6 bracelets, a penny per bracelet. If I did a charm on that as a wish bracelet, a penny per bracelet. That's from a metre.
Yeah.
I mean, that is lunacy when you think of it like that, isn't it?
It is,
A penny per bracelet. That's perfect idea for your charity ones. 1 gemstone, 1 thing, a little wish bracelet poem saying essentially when this bracelet snaps, your wish will come true. Even if you gave that on for £1 and donate that money to charity.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's brilliant. Well done. Ball spacers now. These ones I think you're going to really like. Actually, I'll show it on something like this, just to give you an idea. They're the lovely filigree ones.
Ooh, they're nice.
Pretty, aren't they?
Yeah.
I really like these ones because they do have a really clear aperture on them, but they've also got lovely sort of filigree additions. Pop the other one down there for you. So you've got a really lovely sizable aperture on these, which is why it was so easy to thread that through. But you've also got that openness where you can add other elements, haven't you?
Well, yeah, you could definitely attach like little charms on there with you know, like some of the small rondelles that we do in the high-end gemstones. Attach those on there and have it all moving then, and you'd get lots of sound and movement and light.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Lovely.
Beautiful, aren't they? You've got something really textured here, you've got something with a lot of interest here, you've got something that's going to work brilliantly in between your gemstone strands, as we've said, but also beautiful as a set in its own right, for example with Sphene. Should be. Should it? What? £8.96. Today, though, we're not staying there in price point. Today I'm going to give you a discount deal for just £5.95 today. That is now your closing deal. That is now your opportunity to get your hands on an absolute bargain. Do add these ones to your order. If you want to go for gold in your designs this year or this Christmas, they'd go great with the Keshi pearls I did before. If you want to add a little bit of order to that, you know, unusual shape, then you're more than welcome to do it here. Also, you know, they're going to go brilliantly in...
with the magnetic clasp, are they about the same size?
Let me show you.
I think they are.
They're about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
They'd work really well with that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, dropping it. 8mm and 8mm.
Yeah.
That'd be lovely. So yeah, it's a design to really tie it in together. Well done to you all on these ones. As I mentioned, the Speen's coming up for you in a bit. I've actually got oodles coming up for you in this time. So if you do want more seed beads, then we've got you covered, as it is, of course, the start of the seed bead weekend. We've done loads of seed beads for you this evening, so just to get you ready for the seed beading weekend. So do make the most of it, absolutely, by looking back on JewelleryMaker.com if you so wish. £5.95. It's so nice to have you on board with us. Look at people coming in from all over. Have I just heard that right? Zambian Emerald Cabochon.
Did you notice me as well? I went like a little meerkat.
I love it when you meerkat.
What was it?
Where are you? Do you know where it is? Am I looking for a Zambian Emerald Cabochon? I'll have a look. Now, let's chat Zambian Emerald, aka Gemfields. Have you seen their advertisements? They are everywhere. They're everywhere. I was reading the Sunday paper, Gemfields. I was on a website and it was like a pop-up, Gemfields. I saw it in a clothing, like style magazine, Gemfields. I've seen it on TV, Gemfields. They are everywhere at the moment. Why? Because they've sold a lot of their shares. They now want to recoup their money. So what you would expect, I think, if someone's putting a lot of money into promoting, is that prices would go up.
Prices, yeah, increase, definitely.
Before Diamond had a full advertising campaign that they were, a girl's best friend and that they were around forever and all this, that and the other, it was still a relatively expensive gemstone, but those advertising campaigns that started 100 years ago, well, more than that, 130-ish years ago, because De Beers came up with the first advertising real campaign for diamonds about 130 years ago. Diamonds skyrocketed. They are now everything everyone can talk about because it's promotion. When you spend a lot in promotion, you have to recoup it in your gemstone prices. So we think with that, there might be a price hike. Might not be, but that's what we're expecting. So if you like the look of this Zambian Emerald, ooh, grab it whilst you can. Because you have got here a beautiful 1.20 carat item. I think you've got such a glow in this. You really, truly do. Wow. The light that translates through this is divine.
That's
Can you see
beautiful.
that inward glow? Obviously, remember that we anticipate to get jardins or inclusions when it comes to emeralds. But actually, for this location and for this amount of size, that is a serious amount of light translating through, actually. What you wouldn't normally get. Normally, emerald is like trying to travel through a brick wall. It's so intensely compact with, instead of bricks in a wall, sort of textures and cracks and crevices that you wouldn't normally get any light translation. Today, for you, $44.95. Oh, hang on. Oh my gosh, you're about to get £25 discount, not 25%, £25 discount. Grab it, take it, run with it. No swag bag required right now, although it feels like it at that price.
Seriously, Tom, honestly, wow.
Do you still have the silver prong set ring? Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know what even? If you're looking at this now and going, oh, Bex, I love it, but I'm tatted while I work, and blah, 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 whatever it might be, or I've got no time to make anything. Can I just say to you, don't forget we've got workshops here at Jewellery Maker, but also let me say to you that actually, with an item like this, it's a calibrated size, so why not just get a ring shank to fit it? An 8x6 ring shank.
Yeah.
And literally,
and just pop
prong
it in.
set, you'd literally pop it in. And prong setting, done.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Easy.
that is incredible.
Or take it to a jeweller. And
yeah, take it to a jeweller.
I got my emerald. It was a loose emerald that was given to me as a present, and I took it to a friend and got them to make my rings.
Oh, lovely.
Because I mean, there's no sort of shame in taking it and getting it made up.
No, of course not, because that's what you know, gem collectors or whatever will do, won't they?
Definitely.
Sorry, I'm just typing here in front of me 1.20 carat emeralds, and it hasn't said location. The first one that's proper got any colour to it. Have I spelt something wrong?
That's not.
The first one that's popped up is actually a Colombian emerald. £20,296. I mean, it is in a ring, but still, 1.2 carat emerald. Blue Snail diamond, no, I don't care about them, shopping. That is incredible. I am amazed that I am bringing that to you. Absolutely astonished. You've got such a brilliant...
No. £521.99.
For what?
For 1.2 carats.
And what is it set in?
Nothing. It's loose. Loose.
It is faceted, but 1.20 carats, natural, Colombian emeralds, £521.99. £869.99.
1.2 carats again.
That's a 1.2.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a bargain. I need to get that.
That is a total bargain. It's my favourite gemstone.
Yes, of course it is. Which is unusual because you're a purple person. Anyway, Gold Essential Find. I can't believe that. Huge, well done there. Gold Essential Findings.
Is it in the...
Jump ring, jump ring, jump ring. And a findings pack. All of it. Full findings pack. Your jump rings are as follows. What size are we looking at here on these jump rings?
3 mil.
All right.
4 mil,
3 mil,
5 mil.
4 mil, 5 mil, and 200 of each of them got you. So what I'm bringing to you here is that was quite confusing though, wasn't it?
It was.
It was confusing the way you said it.
Yeah.
You said 205, 206, 200 and I was like, what? 200 of the 5 mil of the 6 mil. Yeah. I'm glad that wasn't just me getting confused.
I was thinking. Sounds like some.
I was like, how big are these?
Code or something.
How big are these jump rings? Anyway. You're getting in here head pins, jump rings, more jump rings, chain, your beautiful clasp, your shepherd's hook earrings, and your crimps. You also get the bag, which the likes of the lovely Deborah Rudge have shown us how to actually make things with in the past. Yeah. So you've got all of these goodies, including 200 of each of these sizes of your jump rings. And today, this is a mega bundle. Because if you're going to be doing chainmail, we always say, don't we, you can do a lovely chainmail bracelet, like proper chainmail, using 200 jump rings. Obviously, if you just did a 1-into-1 link, then you'd get even more.
Further,
but, you know, it's quite easy to do that. Today, you not only can make a couple of bracelets, you can finish it off, and it's just £10.95.
Wow.
That's a serious amount, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
And they're really nice quality jump rings as well. So, I mean, to get jump rings that actually close properly and aren't all offset and twisted is really good.
I'm thinking of using jump rings with these quirky little kittens.
You can do that,
because now
and just go jump ring through the two, make a chain.
Yeah, because I'm not a seed beader, so I'm like, wow, these are unique individual, what would I do with these? Yeah. But I could see like chainmail holding these together and almost using it as like a connector. It'd be really cool.
Or, just, you know, we had the multi-row bracelet connector.
In your kit?
Or connector, so you could use that with those, or you could do like chainmail sections in between and... Nice.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah,
£10.95 for you. Okay, it's time. What I'm about to bring to you is pretty hard to lose on, because when I bring to you Titanite, I bring to you something that is the top of its class pretty much in so many different ways. It's one of the newest gemstones on the market. It's one of the most pleochroic gemstones on the market, And it's one of the most dazzling and good at splitting light gemstones on the market. The fact of the matter is, very, very, very rarely, because it's so good at all these things, will lapidarists actually go to the nth degree of faceting the gemstone, because it's a risky move. We've taken the risk. It has so paid off for this stab eye. This gemstone is so magical. It really is a special opportunity to get something very, very different. I don't want you, well, it's up to you how you look at it, but I want you to look at this with different eyes that you would look on that upon, say, you know, peridot or emerald or other green gemstones, because it's almost impossible to compare. This is more beguiling and more bedazzling, if you will, than that of diamond. This exceeds so many gemstones in so many different ways. So let me break it down to you briefly what this is. So this, welcome, I will introduce, is sphene. When I first came across this, I knew it as titanite. Known and named because of its colour, which is brought by, yep, you guessed it, titanium. So what we've got here is a beautiful and intense gemstone. Now this bedazzles and beguiles more than many gemstones because its dispersion, aka the way when light enters, it hits and scatters, it does it better than a diamond. Okay, so it gives you more brilliance and intensity than that of even a diamond. And that dispersion, or fire as we often call it, is something that people absolutely love and adore. Another thing to mention that it does equally as well as one of my favourite gemstones is zircon, and that is about the way in which it splits light. So this, not only is it highly dispersive, it's also doubly refractive. So when the light enters, it splits in two different directions, which gives you not just fire but also more intensity of light, because it's literally cutting one beam of light into two. So you get added sparkle, and you can see that when I move it. Now the fact of the matter is that we do not usually get to see this amount of outer sparkle on a gemstone because very, very few gemstone cutters, or lapidarists as they're often known, will bother to cut this. Now why? Why do you think someone might be scared of cutting a gemstone? Sometimes it's because they've got like a double cleavage, a perfect cleavage, and the whole thing will shatter. The reason for this actually is because it's around about a 5.5 on the Mohs scale. So when you're cutting this, they have to be very precise. Remember, I always think, I'm always a bit cautious about mentioning the Mohs scale with things, because some people will go, oh, it's only 5.5 on the Mohs scale, I can't wear that then, it's too soft. Remember, a pearl is like a 3 to 4 on the Mohs scale. So if you can wear pearls, you can definitely wear this. Yeah. But yeah, because of that, they very rarely cut it. So what we've done, which I really like, is we've brought you a gemstone that disperses light better than most, splits light better than most, shows you better pleochrism than most, especially when the colours, the saturation is as strong as this. But also, because this has taken itself to the nth degree in quality, we've gone to the nth degree by going to the time, effort and care to not only facet it actually, which takes a lot of skill, and not all lapidarists will do it, but also to give you this gorgeous ombre of colour, which to me appears to be split right down the middle. Can you see you've got the different shades on each side and it's kind of mirrored? It's beautiful, isn't it? Very pretty indeed. One of the rarest additions to the gemstone family, one of the newest additions to the gemstone family, one of the most high shine and sparkly, and today, this evening, to give you a bit of a ready for the weekend opportunity, why not treat yourself something new, something different? See it with your own eyes to really get the most of this, because as with anything, to show pleochrism and dispersion, it really needs to be in natural daylight. So get this home and appreciate it. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. And remember, that 30-day money-back guarantee from midnight till midnight this evening, but with it being Friday evening, is with a free P&P that you're getting to have this delivered to you.
True,
So even if this is the only thing that you try out, you don't like it, you send it back. It's fine, absolutely fine, no problem whatsoever. Well done to collectors who are coming in for this one. It's so nice to see you tonight. It really is. It's just nice, I think, as a gemstone collector and a stone worker, but also a crafter, to work with something like this. And let me just see the drill hole size on this for you. You're going to easily get a 0.4 through there, I'd say. What would you say, Deb?
Yeah,
Show that.
I think so. Yeah.
This has got you, by the looks of it, your standard beading thread running through. Can you see that? 0.4 running through there. So if you've got sterling silver wire, or if you've got 0.4 in your, well, even less than that, in your fire lines, for example, you're going to make some stunning jewellery. And I'm not going to lie to you, I would have no idea about making and selling something like this gem, because I do make and sell. It's not with genuine gemstones generally. Well, no, it is, but not in jewellery, if that makes sense. But I have never tried to sell sphene. I have made for myself and kept sphene because it's a very special gemstone. I'm wondering how you would maybe sell this on, or whether you would just buy it as a treasure for you and your family.
Well, I absolutely love sphene, and I've got a sphene ring. It's in gold, and I think it cost me around about £350, and it's only got, the sphene is probably the size of one of the central ones on that strand, but it's only one.
Yeah,
it's
just
only
the one.
Yeah, it's not, 34 carats.
How intriguing is this? And this very rarely happens. I've typed in sphene into search engine. I've double checked. I've even spelt it right. And it just comes up as individual stones. Individual. Normally, if I type in just a gemstone name, jewellery comes up.
Yeah.
But by themselves, this is not set into jewellery. 1 trillion cut, £67. I'll round it up in pennies. But 2.05 individual, £87.54. 1.5 carat, £65. These are individual pieces for one-off pieces.
Yeah, it's...
The first piece of jewellery that comes up is one piece, 400. It's set into a ring, which is £474 by the time I round it up from 50p. That's This is going to show how rare this gemstone is, really, isn't it?
It is really
proof?
rare. You don't see it that often. I've had my ring for probably around about 7 years, I guess, and I just love it. It's a tiny piece of sphene, absolutely tiny.
Yeah, little. How big are we saying?
No, it's probably that one there.
This one here.
Yeah.
Same sort of colour.
Yeah.
That one there.
Yeah.
So even if, well, just think about it this way. Blatantly, these are less than £1 each, because I've got more than 35, haven't I?
Easily.
Probably more like 50p each, actually.
Yeah.
Should it be?
No.
Should it, Hackers like? Not from my research.
No way.
But it is today. Well done all. I'm going to bring you some Swarovski now, if I may. Baroque beads. Can't be any of them, can it?
No.
Is it? No, it's these, is it? No. What does it look like?
We did have
3 of them.
3. It's got to be these.
Yeah, it's got to be. Well, you say.
Oh, no, they are.
Baroque.
Baroque, yeah.
Were we both looking for Baroque pearls?
Yeah, we were.
These are not Baroque pearls.
No.
These are Baroque as in the shape of a Baroque, like a Baroque style shape.
Yeah.
Aren't they gorgeous? 3 of these you're getting in total. Massive drill hole on these, ready and raring to go when it comes to your earrings, aren't they?
They are.
Beautiful, totally opaque, really pretty detail and design on these that go great with the magnetic clasp I did earlier on.
Oh, they would.
Your deal for these 3, pack of 3. £6.95 for you to get that name and that beauty and that elegance and that item of Swarovski, and to get a serious amount of it as well. Actually, I'm just thinking colour-wise with your second kit.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah?
Or we had rose gold head pins and shepherd hooks earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
you could make a complete set.
That'd be
nice.
beautiful,
That looks
wouldn't it?
your tweezers keep
Yeah,
sticking
it does.
to it.
But doesn't that look gorgeous?
Yeah, that's really nice.
This is the Tea Rose kit, which, by the way, we took a massive amount of money off. Huge. Because you've got 2 strands of pearls, 2 big sets of seed beads, a sterling silver magnetic clasp with all the sparkle in there, and it was, what was it, 24.95? What? Which was insanely good. It shouldn't have been, it should have been like 40 something, but we did that for you today. So do feel free to look back on JewelleryMaker.com before it goes back up to full price at 8 AM. And remember, if you are watching on the repeat at 8 AM, all of the prices we've done today will go back up to their original price point, so do make the most of it. But good news! We have got tomorrow Sarah Alvin with Carol. That's starting off the morning show. Sorry, I'm just looking at our programme guide. It's very helpful. And then got for you Kleshner with me. Well, that's not with me because it's my day off. Oh no, I'm looking at today. Hang on. Kleshner in the morning. Kleshner in the morning. You've then got the lovely... Oh, you've got Emma and June on the mend. And then you've got Lara on the late show. So you're going to get some great deals tomorrow and more of your seed beads and free P&P. Wonderful, Deb. Thank you for this evening. Hello. When are you on next, my love?
You've
got a bit of time off, haven't you?
I've got 2 weeks off.
What are you going to do?
Do you know, I don't actually know. It's a bit of I might make those amber earrings I was talking about
Great
earlier.
idea.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Bit of
It
a
won't take
busman's
me 2
holiday,
weeks.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
I
Bit
know.
of a busman's holiday.
But it's nice to just chill and have some time.
Relax.
Yeah, so I'm not on until the 11th.
Well,
next month.
Have gorgeous bit of time off, you.
You have a good weekend.
I'm going to. I'm off to Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
I'm back with you on Wednesday, which I'm looking forward to, but even more looking forward to the mid-show birthday on Thursday. So join us then. Have a great evening, sleep well, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
All the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So when you see an item